It's me. It's your girl, Chrissie Mayr. Welcome to Mayr in the Morning. Do we like the tagline, all the news you don't need to know? I don't know. I'm not going to tie myself down to a particular catchphrase. Guys, I have a lot. There's so much going on. Let's first talk about some dates. This Saturday, I'm going to be hosting the Minds Festival of Ideas. It's a big, big show at the Beacon Theater this Saturday at 7:30, June 25th. Also my sister's birthday, and I think she's coming up for it. Yeah, guys, Minds brings together great thinkers from across the political spectrum to facilitate real conversations and elevate global discourse. The Minds Festival of Ideas will feature prominent voices who will come together to have civil dialogue on the important topics of the day. We're going to talk about censorship, the future of social media, racial issues. It's going to be a lot of high profile people there, like Tim Pool, Zuby, James O'Keefe, Tulsi Gabbard, Cornel West, Seth Dillon, Majid Nawaz. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm going to learn before Saturday. Nick Gillespie, Bill Ottman, who's the CEO of Minds. I had him on the podcast earlier. Ian Crossland, who you know from Timcast, Daryl Davis, a lot of people. Plus, there's going to be more comedy than just myself. There will be a Ryan Long there, Tyler Fisher there, and I believe Jamie Kilstein was recently added. So this is going to be a jam-packed event in New York City this Saturday. If you would like a discount ticket, hit me up. If you'd like a comp ticket, hit me up. I know a guy. Then I'm headlining Stand Up New York. Yeah, that's right. That's right, boys and girls. Performing in New York City again. Headlining at Stand Up New York Thursday, July 14th at 8 o'clock. Then I'm heading. I got a Friday gig that Friday, the 15th of July in Tannersville. Then I'll be in Buffalo at Nickel City Cigars Saturday, July 16th. Hit me up, upstate New York people. The price of this show includes a premium craft cigar plus 24-hour private club membership. If you go to nickelcitycigars.com to their product page here and you just use the promo code CMP, I believe you get 15% off anything on their website. So even if you can't come to the show, you can still cash in on that sweet, sweet deal. Then I'm headlining in Syracuse at the Funny Bone Saturday, July 17th. Then I'm heading to Austin in Texas, Thursday, September 8th, Cap City Comedy Club. Then Philly, Wednesday, September 14th. That's at the Helium Comedy Club. Then I'll be doing 4 shows in New Orleans, Friday, September 30th, Saturday, October 1st at the Comedy House in New Orleans. New Orleans? However you say it. Then guys, we're doing another content house in Florida. And to kick it off, we'll be doing a Comedians of the Compound at the Orlando Improv Thursday, October 22nd. Tickets are available now for this show featuring myself, Anthony Cumia, Geno Bisconte, maybe a special guest or two. I've got 2 different ticket links here. One is just for tickets. One is if you want dinner as well. So yeah, come on out. And then immediately following this show, we will be kicking off our 48-hour Content House live stream. Just about everybody from the first Content House will be at this second one here. So I'm very stoked for that. It's going to be a blast. We're going to definitely have another stream of Marshall asleep on the couch. I think people enjoyed seeing that. We might have to divvy up the late night shifts a little bit more equitably. I know for certain I will not be getting drunk the first night and throwing up. That was a bad choice. That was a bad decision on my part. Because you can't be of service when you're yakking. I was going to say yeeting, but that means something different. Why do you want to be in Texas so much? Texas is great. I'll be there. I go about like once or twice a year. I think that's not too much. Content house hookups to be determined. I'm sure there'll be a laundry room in this new house. We're going to dedicate that to be the hookup room. The laundry room. I'm excited for that. And I'm going to be a bridesmaid in a wedding in October. So that's why I'm going to be hitting the gym even more. I'm going to be even more obnoxious about the gym. What's up, David Carpenter? Good morning. Any thoughts on the Pat Geno drama? I'm so glad you asked. That was going to be one of my topics I was going to talk about. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, who don't subscribe to Compound Media, first of all, highly suggest that you do subscribe to Compound Media. I have a show on there called The Wet Spot, which is every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I have fun porn stars on, comedians. It's just a hoot. And there's other great shows. And if you're familiar with Anthony Cumia, obviously his show is fantastic. So this is what happened. I think this happened Monday, because every Monday I do my show and I come in a little bit early to do Anthony's show. Like the last, I kind of make myself available to be around for the second hour of his show. And if like there's guests in there, then I won't go in. But if he's just by himself, why not? Mayor Mondays, people love it. So I did that this Monday, and Anthony, he seemed frazzled, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And then he actually put the show on mute to tell me about this. And then I guess he addressed it yesterday, which was Tuesday, only Tuesday. Yesterday was only Tuesday. So so this is my understanding of what happened. Geno had booked Pat's ex-girlfriend on his show on In Hot Water. I guess she had been messaging with him, and she said, "It's my birthday. Can I come on the show?" And he just was like, "Okay, sure," because they have tons of guests on. And since Geno has been doing this show by himself now, I can understand wanting to have more guests on because Aaron's not there anymore. He has a great dynamic with the guys in the booth, but Geno always does well when there's guests there, people to bounce off of. I didn't see this episode. I really should. I should go back and watch it and see what the big deal was. I guess Bobby was doing the mouth thing. Like he had a picture of Pat and he was doing the mouth thing. If you watch the network, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, it's a picture and then someone talks behind it, makes the mouth move. It's cheap. It's a cheap thrill. So I guess apparently Bobby was doing that. Speaking as Pat, I don't know if he was intentionally doing that to piss him off, but one could understand, like, yeah, you have an ex-girlfriend on, like, okay, he probably doesn't want to see his ex on the network because that's how he was with me. Like when he and I dated, he was so pissed that I started going on In Hot Water. He told Aaron and Geno not to book me. He tried to keep me from doing spots on the network, doing basically In Hot Water. That was the only show I was doing. So this is how he gets. I guess he breaks up with somebody and he just as I can understand you don't want to see them again. And I'm sure he was, well, actually I know for a fact he was very unhappy to see me start showing up at Compound Media. But then I ended up pitching a show there and got a show, and then we had to just get over it and get along with each other. So I don't know that this recent ex has like any. I mean, she does. Maybe she does do stand up. I don't really know her that well. Maybe she dabbles. Maybe she's an open micer. But I just don't think this person is someone who would pitch a show and try to like be on the network. But who knows? I don't know her motivation for wanting to get on Geno's show. I don't know Geno's motivation for having her on, but he just figured, like, why not? And I even asked Geno, I'm like, were you flirting with her or anything like that? And he said, no, like not more than anybody else. And I was like, okay, because he's just a friendly guy. So this is so much buildup. I'm sorry if I'm being shitty at telling the story. So anyway, Geno had Pat's ex-girlfriend on his show. And then it was literally Monday. So I wonder if he had the ex on Monday. Because that's when this happened, Monday. So Geno was hanging out with Cumia at the bar, and Pat walks in. Geno goes, "Oh, hey, buddy," goes to hug him. Pat just fucking cold cocks him. Is that what people say? Cold cocking? He just hits him out of nowhere across the face. He was totally shocked, taken aback. Cumia is recounting this to me on Monday. You could see he was bleeding out of his mouth, knocked some of his teeth loose. Apparently, I guess Geno hadn't been hit before. I hope nobody gets hit. I don't want anyone to get hit, but I wouldn't know what's normal for getting hit either. So he was worried his teeth were loose. He's bleeding. And then that was it. Pat hit him and then walked out of the bar, walked up to the studio, sat down, I guess read a newspaper, acted like nothing had happened. Even the booth guys were like, he came right in here and acted like nothing happened, which is odd behavior in my opinion. And then I think he left. Yeah, he obviously left before I got there. I got there around 5-ish. So, and then Geno ended up, I guess, not doing his show Tuesday because he was hit in the mouth really hard and had loose teeth. He had to get x-rays and shit and make sure nothing was broken in his jaw or his teeth or anything like that. So, I'm like, what? It doesn't surprise me because he has a problem like controlling. Like he's like an impulsive guy. So I'm not super shocked by this, but I just don't think it's the right move. I don't condone this. Your fucking coworkers, man. Like, don't be hitting your coworker over a disagreement. That's what we're all. We all have radio shows. We're all podcasters. We're all people who can talk. Use your fucking words, man. If you have a disagreement with Geno, you're upset because he booked your ex. Oh my God. And she does comedy. Like, get the fuck over it, man. Like, and it's like he has a new girlfriend. So, and he broke up with her. It's like the same thing with me. Like, Pat broke up with me. I started going on Compound Media, but after a while, like we broke up in 2014. I didn't start going on Compound Media until after my mother died. So that was probably like late 2018. So I didn't see him for 4 fucking years. Like intentionally did not want to bump into him for 4 years. I mean, it just worked out that way. So I can understand if this kind of fresh ex just showing up. But again, it's not like she was showing up to be on his show. She was showing up to be on another show. And if she does comedy, like you kind of don't have control over that. People are allowed to book whoever they want on their show. So, and Geno's a super friendly guy. He'd probably be like, why not? Sure, I need guests. Get over here. And that's the thing is Geno's show or the day that she was on, I don't even think was the day that I don't know. I don't it's not like Pat was like, bumping into her in the halls or something. I think he went out of his way to like go punch Geno in the face because he was really upset about Geno having his ex-girlfriend on. But again, it's like he broke up with this girl and I believe he has a new girlfriend already. So it appears you've moved on. And I think Geno's also dating somebody else or has a girlfriend already. I can't keep these men straight. So, yeah, just because you're emotional and you can't control your feelings and you can't express yourself and you're angry, that's not a good enough reason to hit somebody. Like, and I see people on Twitter talking about this. The fans have been talking about this the last couple days. There are some guys that are of the opinion of like, this is how men handle things. Men have disagreements and sometimes men punch each other and then they have an understanding. And I was like, I don't know. To me, that would create more confusion because you haven't worked out your disagreement and now you're in pain and you're like, what the fuck? And you're mad because this person just clocked you. I don't see how that settles anything. To me, that makes you look like a fucking Neanderthal. It's like, use your words, man. And apparently, like, Pat had sent him a bunch of texts like, don't have my ex on again. And it's like, well, maybe wait for Geno to respond to your text. Like maybe have that conversation first before you decide to hit somebody. That doesn't make sense to me, but men are emotional. So yeah, I really feel for, I don't know if Geno's doing his show today. I know he didn't do it yesterday because his fucking teeth were loose and he's getting x-rays. And Pat is now suspended. I guess he's suspended through July 4th. The July 4th holiday. Like when is Compound off? I think Compound Media is off Monday, July 4th and Tuesday, July 5th. So he's and I think he was supposed to be remote this week anyway. So he's been suspended for like 2 weeks. I don't know if it's with pay, without pay. But yeah, Pat is suspended. Geno is upset and mad, understandably. So I don't know what's gonna happen. There was people calling into Ant's show yesterday saying he should be fired. It should be zero tolerance. Like, what message does this send if you condone someone at your company hitting somebody else at your company? Like, and Anthony was saying this too. Like, you work anywhere else and someone who works there like clocks somebody else, it's like, oh, that person's gone. But again, this is not your typical work environment. We don't have an HR department. We don't even have like people in charge, really. So I could tell that Anthony was upset that he had to even consider the idea. But again, like, you work with all men, I feel like this shit's gonna come up. I don't know. Woo! Did I explain it all? I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Let me see. Let me go to some tweets here. I think it's wrong. Obviously he shouldn't have hit him. I'm not surprised because he seems to have a hard time controlling his emotions, but just from my experience, just, getting to know somebody for 2.5 years. But I just think that's so stupid. Like, why wouldn't you think, like, you're about to hit somebody? Wouldn't it occur to you, oh, I could lose my job over this. Like, I could lose one of my sole sources of income. Like, I could fuck up important relationships here. I could just look like an idiot. I guess these things don't occur to men when they're emotional. Let me bring up some tweets. I think oh no, those are tweets about the other thing that I was going to talk about, the Chad thing, my new stalker, my newest stalker. Let me see. Is there anybody? Oh yeah, Ari, what's up, Ari? You were awesome yesterday. Oh, this was 15 minutes ago. Maybe you're gone. Yeah, Ari Jacob, I had her on yesterday. She was talking to me about, I guess, Taylor Lorenz wrote like a defamatory piece about her in the New York Times, and like, fucking Taylor Lorenz sounds like just the worst human imaginable. She doxed libs of TikTok, literally caused her to get a series of, death threats and shit. So Ari's dealing with her as well, and I think she's suing her for defamation or building some kind of a case. I swear I was paying attention. She has a great story, though. Yeah, I'm just looking in the chat. What do you guys think? Oh, what's up, boobs? Frankie McDonald sent a message. Pat was just the messenger. Aw. Have you guys ever hit somebody? Chris Baldessano. Pat needs professional help. You don't cross that line. As sane people don't do this. I hope he gets the help he needs, and he should make amends in many ways for what he did. Zero excuse. I agree. Especially somebody you've done many shows with, are a colleague of. Like, you work with this person. Like, we didn't like it when Amber Heard was hitting Johnny Depp. Like, oh, I'm not hitting you. I'm just slapping you, or whatever she said. I'm not punching you. I'm hitting you. Like, just because a dude does it, that doesn't mean it's better. So, what's up, Lil Chad? What's up, Ellie Munoz? What's up, Dark Side with Love? Yeah. You're shocked by it, Chris? I don't know Pat on the level Chrissy does, obviously, but I have known him for some years, and I am totally shocked by this. I did not know this side of him, and it rocked me. I am beyond sad. I'm really sad, too. It was really unnecessary. Especially considering, like, Geno's been having a kind of a rough couple of months. His comedy partner not only left the show, but, like, left their friendship. Like, he supposedly left Aaron supposedly left Geno's show or their show together to, like, help him with his alcoholism, but, like, if you do that for a friend, then you still keep in touch with them as a friend, and they're not even he's not even keeping in touch with him anymore as a friend, so it's like, I kind of don't buy that reason of, like, "Oh, I left you to save our friendship or to save you from your alcoholism," or whatever. I don't know. Geno hosted my album recording and did great and didn't, like, get too drunk. He did a wonderful job. Uh, when I think I know I didn't have him in Dallas. Oh, yeah, when I had him do the content house, same thing, 48-hour stream. We did a bunch of activities. I never saw Geno too drunk once at all. Like, he did his shifts. He was great. So, I don't buy this whole thing that, like, Geno has a drinking problem, Geno's a problem, like, and if that were really the case, then don't book him on the Comedians of the Compound show, if that's really the issue. He was never, like, too drunk to show up for In Hot Water. He rarely ever missed that show. So I just don't buy the whole idea that, like, "Oh, Geno's such a problem." Geno is great. I mean, he hasn't fucked up anything I've been on with him. I'm out of it today. I'm just reading your guys' chats. Okay, let me go to some of these. Did you see the BuzzFeed article about TikTok? No. Let me look that up, Matthew. I hope I explained this okay for people who, like, don't really follow compound media. Oh, it's a little bit of drama. Oh, this is what I was gonna say, is Geno's had a rough time of it. So it's like Aaron left the show, Aaron left their friendship. I guess Geno bumped into Aaron at the LOL Comedy Club in the city, and Aaron, like, shoved him, like, a couple of times, so that seems kind of unnecessary. Again, like, use your words, dudes. Communicate. Um, so he gets kind of shoved by Aaron, and now he gets a few weeks later clocked by Pat for having an ex on his show. Come on, man. We gotta do a little better than that. And, like, what? I don't understand you men. There is a difference between a full-blown alcoholic and just a big drinker. I've known plenty of people that are big drinkers. It doesn't make you an alcoholic. Yeah, I mean, I don't who's to decide if Geno's an alcoholic or not? I just know that, like, if he was, he'd be too drunk to show up for his job, which I've never seen. Um, I guess a couple times he got very drunk at, like, one or two of the Comedian of the Compound shows, but I think that was, like, over a year ago, a while ago. I hadn't been at either of them. Geno's also quit drinking for months at a time. He's quit drinking for, like, over the pandemic, he stopped drinking for, like, 8 plus months or something, so he can turn it off when he wants. I don't know. Have you guys ever punched anybody? Pat knew everybody wanted to punch Geno in the face, and he knew he could get a ton of publicity, and this would all blow over. So that's actually a smart move because everybody's searching Pat Dixon. Are people searching him? I guess that could help his Google trends. I hope people are searching for him. They hadn't seemed to be before. Aaron shoved Geno at the LOL Comedy Club. Because they hadn't seen each other since he left the show at the end of April. April 27th, I think, was the last In Hot Water show. And in fact, I think Aaron did like their show is normally Monday through Thursday. It's 4 days a week. And the last show was supposed to be that Thursday, April 27th. Was it a Thursday? Let me just double. Yeah, it was the 21st. I'm kidding. It was the 21st. And then the Atlantic City Comedians of the Compound show was going to be April 22nd and 23rd, that Friday and Saturday. So I don't think he even, like, finished out the I don't know how to pull up the Google Trends site. Let's see. Mm. Let's pull it up, shall we? Okay, let's pull up Google Trends. Do, do, do. Explore what the world is searching. Let's see if people are searching for Pat right now. Okay. What's the last day? What was yesterday? Oh, June. So we can't get the. Okay. We don't have the stats for this week. Can we do past 7 days? When did the hit happen? Today's the 22nd. It happened on the 20th, on Juneteenth of all days. So when did the 20th? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, it did get a little bit of a bump. Okay, yeah. It got a little bit of a bump. Because if we compare the last 30 days, the last month. All right. Okay, you can't really tell from that. But yeah, last 7 days, a little bit of a let's compare. Are people searching for Geno now? Did he get a little bit of a bump from this? A little bit. Let's do me. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So comparatively, he is getting a bump from this. Let's add in somebody like Cumia so you guys can see like how someone who gets searched all the time compares. Okay, wow. Yeah, so he normally like Pat's blue, he's down here. Anthony's green, he's up here. So this since the 20th, yeah, it spiked him. And I'm yellow. This is pretty neat, and you can see, like, where people are searching for you. Like, I don't understand why people are searching for me in Oregon. I guess I have to perform there. Utah, Virginia, Tennessee, Indiana. Interesting stuff. So, all right. I don't know if he did that for that bump specifically, but it is a side benefit, I guess. Ooh, did someone just become a member? Flagrant Triggers just became a member. Nice. Go to flagranttriggers.com. Let's see. Yes. Thank you, Flagrant Triggers. Yeah. Let me bring up my shirts. Why not? Flagranttriggers.com. Get your Chrissie Mayr shirts at flagranttriggers.com. Boom. Here it is. Classic rooting for Putin shirt still there. Mayor, Johnny Dabbler, keep dabbling in the Simcast shirt. $27 includes shipping. These shirts are super soft, super cool. Get one now and dabble it up. Thanks, Flagrant Triggers. You have never punched a girl, Jeffrey, but you've shaken the shit out of them. Like, get a hold of yourself. Never really punched anyone, David. Good for you. They should have a D-level celebrity boxing match. I mean, they're both too old to be fighting. I don't know. Can't imagine why Aaron would want to leave. Aw. They did a great show together. I thought it was very entertaining. Oh, hi, Domingo. I don't think there is any security video of the punch. Like, we're talking about an Irish bar here, so I don't think they have security footage, like, of anything. I don't know. I don't know if he was thinking that far ahead, like he would get attention from hitting him. I think he just was very emotional and he has impulse control problems. So there you go. Oh, Jenny wears her Chrissy shirt all the time. The one we bought from the Governor show. It's her fave shirt, and people have asked her about it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thanks, Chris. That's really cool. That's really cool, yo. I plug that merch. So, poor Geno. I'm excited for Content House, though. It's gonna be really, really cool. It's gonna be fun. I mentioned it to Gavin McGinnis the other day when he was on Simcast, and he sounded a little bit interested, so I might have to make a room available for Gavin. That would be cool. So, yeah, that's what's going on. At Compound Media, people are punching each other. We had quite a year. We had someone come in and rob us in the studio. Somebody took $300 out of my purse and a credit card. We had Aaron leave. We had Aaron shoving Geno. Now we have Pat hitting Geno. You know, this is normal stuff, right? So I have kind of a I guess I have a stalker now. This guy is named Chad Zumock. He's somebody who he's a comedian. I did his show like a couple years ago. It might have been, I think it was pre-pandemic. And I don't know how it became this thing where he's like really stalking me a lot, but our beef kind of started. It wasn't even beef. Like he started shitting on my friend Stacey Pressman just on Twitter, like whatever. And I just sort of like came to her aid, defending her a little bit. And then I think he just sort of decided to hate me. I don't quite understand why. Because he started to say, "Oh, like, you don't have very many Twitter followers. You're, like, not that big a deal." And this was, like, a couple years ago before I heard now I have more than him, but it's okay. It's neither here nor there. He was like, everyone starts somewhere, man. Like, he's giving me shit for not having as many Twitter followers as him and, you know, just, my everything's I suck. I'm not funny. It's like, "Okay, okay, buddy. All right, have a good one." And then, a couple years went by. Just was working harder, started to do better, got more following. Again, he's like shitting on me still. And then I look up his social blade and I found out, I'm like, oh, this guy buys followers. Like he buys 2,000 followers like every so often. Like, what is he doing shitting on me for my Twitter following? Again, like probably regular people listening to this is like, what does this matter? Who gives a fuck, You guys are talking about your Twitter following. Um, I was like, he shouldn't be bragging about his following when he purchases followers. Like that's not organic. And literally anyone can buy followers. It doesn't mean like you worked for them or you earned them or you have this big following. So I just simply posted his social blade where it proves that he buys followers and he got very upset with that. Like this is social blade. Anybody can just type in any name. Like if I type in my name here, how it works. How did I get a B minus? I don't know. You can see what someone's following is over time, how many they're gaining, how many they're losing, how often they're tweeting, right? So I just did this for Chad because I'm like, he certainly talks a big game, how great he is, and how many followers he has, and how many I don't, apparently. But then you can see, wow, like losing, losing, losing. And then today, I guess, bought 1,900. You can see that he bought 1,900, which based on his following is not an organic gain. So that points to a purchase of followers. Big deal. And he's still doing it. You'd think like after you get called out for something like this, you'd hang it up. But no. Yeah, you can see here so this is something he's doing more than once a month, apparently. So on June 6th, he bought, 1,900 followers. I guess he must have bought them from somewhere not really with a great reputation because he literally lost all of them the next day. And here he is again buying 1,900. This is what this guy does. And then he'll chastise me for not having enough followers. I just don't quite understand it. I think with some of these older comics, like maybe they don't understand like how to gain an organic following and maybe something like buying followers seems like the easy way out. I don't know. I feel for these older comics sometimes because they don't really maybe they don't understand social media as well. So let's pull up. So this was like the total followers for him. And every time there's a spike is a day that he bought followers and then lost them. So you can see like over this whole year, he buys them a couple days or weeks later they get lost or immediately. So every time there's a spike, it's like he's trying to buy them. And I guess he has something with wanting to be over 20K. Maybe he likes that number. But this is like a pattern for this guy. And I simply pointed this out and he considers that to be doxing, which again, I think with these older comics, they don't really understand maybe internet words, or I don't think he understands what doxing is. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Someone might need to explain what doxing is to him. So I'm just gonna play, and so anyway, that's basically how this whatever beef started. I don't know. It's really more the beef is just on his side, and then he does. I figured, all right, I guess he's not talking about me anymore. And then so this is his podcast, and it's like he's talked about me on 8 episodes of his podcast, and I'm like, "What? Why?" Like, the most recently was yesterday, June 22nd. So, it was 4 times in April, 3 times in May, and once in June. He's brought me up, he brings up Frank, like, we don't work with this guy. We don't, do shows together, like, we don't really even have friends in common, so it doesn't really make sense for him to bring me up as often as he does. And I think he's just in a really bad habit of shitting on me. I don't know if I hope that makes him feel better about himself. I don't know what the purpose is, but I don't really understand him. I really hope he gets well soon. And then I I tweeted this out yesterday because I was like, I don't really know if this is a threat or not. Like, it's hard to draw the line, right? Like, we know with men, like, oh, is it a threat? Is it not? Is someone just angry? Who knows? So this was my tweet from yesterday. Okay, it sounds like I'm genuinely being threatened here. What are your thoughts? Watch to the end.
Comedy. I like
So here is like,
no, you're Switzerland on this, so don't try to
he's
cancel
talking to his
Tony.
friend Tony Mazer, on his show, and he's launching into his shitting on Chrissy bit, which I guess Tony doesn't want to participate in. So Chad just kind of explains why he hates
No,
me.
you're Switzerland on this, so don't try to cancel Tony Mazer. I will say, because I've been very vocal, the Clintons of comedy, I like to call them, Frank Pellegrino and Chrissie Mayr. They're not authentic. They're puppeteers, and they're enabling a lot of these trolls. They're they're going out of their way to dox people and to fuck people up. That's a fact, and that's not cool. And that brown noser, by the way, who's used Cumia's name more than he's ever used his name to get places. You're gonna get.
I'm gonna replay this because I think I'm restarting this because I muted myself.
On this, so don't try to cancel Tony Mazer. I will say, because I've been very vocal. The Clintons of comedy, I like to call them, Frank Pellegrino and Chrissie Mayr.
Again, he's calling us the Clintons of comedy, which makes no sense. The Clintons are a rich, powerful, well-connected, beloved by the establishment, enjoyed and supported by mainstream media. Like, I am anti-establishment, not well-connected, not rich, not like anything. We just work hard. We just do a podcast, man, and stand up and just living our lives. I'm not sure what that has to do with him. Again, I think he's upset that uh he shat on me for my Twitter following, and then I simply just posted his social blade so people could see like this guy is buying his followers. At least mine's like organic. And I think now he's very upset that my following has surpassed his. I don't know why. It's not a competition, dude. Like, you are only in competition with you from last year. So I don't know. I don't look at people who are doing better than me and go, I hate you. You know, it's just like, grow up, man.
They're not authentic. They're puppeteers, and they're enabling a lot of these trolls. They're going on.
Enabling trolls. Again, I think with these older comedians, they don't really understand maybe how social media works. Like, I love to bullshit with people on Twitter and joke back and forth, and it's called like engagement. Like, you chat with people. It's part of why Twitter is so fun. It's because you can have a conversation with your fans and whatever. I don't know if maybe Chad doesn't do that or he hasn't figured out how to do that with his fans, but like I simply just engage with people on Twitter and maybe he doesn't have that or people don't like him and he blames me for it. Like again, like I'm not sending any I mean, I'm so busy. I have so many better things to do than send people to go dislike Chad. Like he's very good at doing that on his own, I guess. Again, like, I think about him almost never until he does a podcast episode about me, and then I'm like, "What? Why? You're only in competition with yourself from last year. Like, why do you have to compare yourself to me? I don't understand it." The Clintons of comedy makes absolutely no sense.
Out of their way to dox people and to fuck people up. That's a fact.
He thinks and, like, bless his heart, he thinks doxing is what I did with the Social Blade, like, posting that he buys followers every so often. Like, again, I think he's a little bit old and, like, doesn't understand. And I don't mean like an age, I just mean like mentally or maybe with like understanding how social media works. Like a lot of these comics that are like, I guess, I don't know, 50 and up or 40s and up, like I missed the boat on learning about social media. And again, it's not too late. You can still learn about it, but I don't think you understand what doxing is. Like it's I'm just revealing something that's public. Like revealing information is not doxing. I'm not like posting his address or his phone number or anything like that or his family's. So again, I think he's confused about what doxing is.
And that's not cool. And that brown noser, by the way, who's used Cumia's name more than he's ever used his name to get.
I've used Cumia's like, am I allowed to use his name when I'm having a conversation with him, like when I'm on his show almost weekly? Again, like how is it brown nosing if you're just like you're friends with somebody? I think he's confused.
Places. You're gonna get fucked up someday by somebody. You know, you thought Geno was the first one. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. And
is that a threat? It doesn't sound good. It doesn't make me sound like, oh, okay. It's not good.
That's another thing. She tried to accuse me of getting one of her hit gigs. As much as I do not like.
Yeah, he absolutely did. He called up venues that I've performed at and asked how ticket sales were. Like nobody does that with good intentions. Um, and I do believe he called up a venue in Ohio, which I had a relationship with, and like told them that I had a show where I couldn't follow a feature. I don't know. He absolutely he's such a hypocrite because he absolutely has tried to sandbag a couple of my gigs. Again, at the end of the day, like if I miss a gig because this guy made some phone calls and got a show canceled, then it wasn't mine to begin with. Like if it takes so little to lose a gig or lose a relationship, then it truly wasn't meant for me, you know? But he's very hypocritical for saying he's never tried to keep someone from work.
I would never try to get her fired. I would never try to.
Never try to get me fired, but he did prevent me from he did attempt to prevent me from booking a future gig for sure.
You know, let her go on stage and bomb on her own. Let her go do her. Let her bomb on her own. And
anyway, that's what I love about this little video. Here are all my headlining dates. Come see me. Good times.
Market decide. I mean, if you're not.
Anyway, I just think it went from a banter to then he's just like sort of decided to hate me, which I don't really understand because I don't work with him. I don't know. But again, like it's complaining is very addictive and it's very easy to shit on somebody else. You know, it's easier to do that than it is to like work on yourself, I guess. What? What is this you're sending me, Frank? I don't understand the context for this text. Okay. So yeah. Should I search Google Trends for this guy to see if anyone's looking for him. Dude, ooh, not really. Yeah, I think people just get jealous. Okay. I'm sure he's funny to the other dudes in the militia. Oh, people are trying to cancel my Buffalo gig? That was from the owner? Oh, wow. Great. FYI, someone, a male and female, keeps calling, not my personal number, but the cigar bar to try and cancel Chrissie, and they have called the businesses around the shop. Oh, so people are trying to cancel me. Great. Awesome. Oh, boy. I think I have a feeling who it is. That's so sad. Yo. I mean, it sucks that they're doing that, but again, if it takes a few people making phone calls to get something canceled, then I guess I wasn't meant to do that show. Healthy people, when they don't like someone, simply disagree. His pattern of behavior is unhealthy. Yeah. It sucks. I think people are getting jealous. I don't know. It's hard for me to grasp the concept that people are jealous of me because I am just like trying to work hard. And I'm often not thinking about how well other people are doing because I'm just trying to like reach my own goals and focus on, what's going on this week. I don't know. Come to the Buffalo show. It's sad that people are jealous. Oh, boys. Oh, boy. What are we going to do? I didn't mean for this to be like so long. I want to talk about Ezra Miller. I feel like Ezra Miller has had endless chances. Okay. This is wild. The Flash star Ezra Miller could be dropped from future DC Comics movies. Oh, really? It only took like him getting arrested like multiple times for people to start having this conversation. Warner Brothers is reportedly prepared to drop Ezra Miller, the once promising star of 2017's Justice League and the upcoming movie The Flash, from future DC Comics movies amid mounting legal trouble. According to multiple outlets, including Deadline and Rolling Stone, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav is considering a replacement for Miller after releasing The Flash, which was completed before Miller's latest round of legal woes and delayed due to the pandemic. The splashy comic book movie, in which Warner Brothers reportedly invested $200 million, wrapped production last fall and is currently due to hit theaters on June 23rd. 2023. The news of Miller's career trouble follows several disturbing accusations. On June 15th, the mother of a 12-year-old Greenfield, Massachusetts child was granted a temporary order of protection, forbidding the 29-year-old movie star, who identifies as trans, non-binary, and uses they, them pronouns, from contacting the minor after a February incident. God damn, that is bad. Let me pull that article up just to give you guys more background about what happened with this 12-year-old kid. Ezra Miller. This is from June 16th. So like last week. Wow. Why is my nose so itchy? Ezra Miller deactivates Instagram and child is granted court protection over uncomfortable encounter. A 12-year-old child from Massachusetts recounted an alleged incident when they felt scared of Ezra Miller when the actor was weirdly drawn to me. Ooh, boy. Ezra Miller's, is his Instagram still deactivated? Let's see. Ezra Miller. The account is private. Ah! Wow. Interesting. He privated his account. According to the Daily Beast, a mother from Greenville, Massachusetts, and her child, now 12, were granted a temporary harassment prevention order against 29-year-old Justice League actor on Wednesday. The news outlet did not name the mom or the child, spoke to both of them, and a neighbor who witnessed the alleged February 2nd encounter that spurred the court order. The neighbor claimed Miller, who uses they, them pronouns, who gives a fuck, was armed and wearing a bulletproof vest at the time. The neighbor recalled being caught off guard when Miller had an outburst after being questioned about a comment. Really? You want me to call him on air? Okay. Okay, Frank really wants me to keep talking about how someone's trying to cancel my Buffalo gig. Okay. All right, I'm going to call Nickel City Cigars right now, which is where my gig is scheduled to take place next month, July 16th, by the way. Okay, let's call him. I hope I don't regret this.
Good afternoon, this is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. It's Chrissie Mayr. How are you?
No way. I have dreams that start off like this.
You're live. I'm doing a podcast right now, and I wanted to call you. And
I was watching it live. I was sort of texting. That's the
shit.
FFREY.
Oh my God. I wanted to talk about so Frank is telling me that people are calling you trying to cancel my gig for next month.
Correct. They're not calling me personally, but what they have done is so Nickel City Cigars, the event that we're hosting you at, is we share a property with a steak shop. It's called the Buffalo Chop House. So it's like a pristine steakhouse there. So
Okay.
People have been calling since Monday, both one male and one female, saying that on 7/16, when Chrissie Mayr is coming, we were holding like a racist party and all that stuff.
I'm holding a racist party? That's the best they could do?
Yeah. I thought it was the dabbler at first when we put two and two together, but now when you were just talking about this, like, so maybe it's, this array of people that you're talking about on your podcast. So I shot Frank a text saying, there's some shenanigans going down, so watch out on her other gigs that are.
Wow. And you've been getting calls about trying to get the show canceled for the last 2 days. So since Monday.
Since Monday, not me personally.
Right.
The shop is owned by my brother-in-law, so he was getting calls, and he's like, someone keeps calling me saying that we're having or some nonsense. I'll get exact more details.
Okay.
But when you were just talking about it, I just shot onto your live stream. I got my kids at the park now,
Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry to disturb you. I just thought it would be fun to talk about it. Okay.
I can't stand them. I'd rather talk to you. Are you kidding me?
You can't stand your kids? Oh, did you have a good Father's?
I'm playing traffic now.
Did you have a good Father's Day?
Did I have a good Father's Day? Is it ever for fathers on that day?
Right. They somehow managed to make Father's Day you guys end up still paying the bill sometimes. It's so much less special than Mother's Day. There's no obligation to spend. I mean, I don't feel this way, but I feel like culturally there's not as much a feeling that you need to spend as much money on dads. It's Father's Day is stay home and.
I don't care about that. I mean, I'll take a crying blowjob or something. That'll make them happy.
A crying blowjob? Yeah. You're I need the tears for lube. Yeah.
Let me have some tears in her eyes. I don't want her to like it.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Does it turn you on if the person doesn't like it?
I'll take anything, Chrissie, at this moment in time. I'm married.
Oh my God. So I can't believe that people were calling in saying that I was hosting a racist party.
Correct. So they called our shop, they've called the neighboring steak shop, and then they've called, and they're all sort of owned by a clique of people. So they called across the street at the other restaurant too.
And do you know what the response was from the steakhouse or any of these businesses that he's called? Do you know how they felt about it? Or
I mean, we personally don't give a shit. I mean, we sort of laughed about it. We didn't know what it was, until sort of you started talking about it and sort of put two and two together.
Wow.
No one's called me personally. It's just me and Frank have the communication. My numbers aren't publicly listed for the cigar bar, but they called the cigar bar. It sort of looks like they looked at the website and called the numbers off the website, and then they called the local businesses.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Wow. Someone's
love
trying
you,
to
Chrissie.
cancel me. Oh my God.
We won't cancel you. We're very excited to have you.
Oh, I'm excited to go.
So I see you have a couple dates scattered around. So anyone in the Western New York, Rochester area, take a trip and get some cigars, have some drinks, and let's have a night of laughs in Buffalo. Buffalo really needs it right now.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. Do you have like cigarillos, like smaller cigars?
Don't worry, we got you all set up. You got the free run to the shop.
Okay. See, I'm not really like a cigar aficionado. Like Frank really likes flatheads, and I like those too. And like Geno, my buddy Geno's really into cigars, so he likes
we sent a packet over there for the boys over there. I don't know. I think it got returned.
Oh shit!
With the shop.
Oh shit! He likes avos, so I learned about cigars from like my buddies. But I one time got a pack of little, like either it was vanilla or White Russian flavored cigarillos, and those were so good because it's like they're little and like I can't smoke a whole cigar is that like a lot to me.
I've seen you suck them down on your
suck them down.
Yeah, I can see you. You're like a girl, I've never tried that before, and then all of a sudden it's a great blowjob. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm trying to be like subtle and classy.
Little good. No, stop it now.
I'm trying to be demure over here, and you're sucking down those cigars.
The Godfather by the end of the night.
Wow. Okay, so if you have vanilla or like flavored little cigars, I'll be very excited for that.
I will double check today and make sure I'll send you some more your way to
the
address Frank provided.
Oh, it's okay. I can just have them when I'm at the shop. Like you don't have to send any to me. Like
stop it. We love you,
okay.
Chrissie. We're excited to see you.
All right. I'm really excited.
You're our queen that night.
Oh my God. Yes. Thank you for hosting my racist party.
Exactly. I think we're gonna just go with it.
Yeah, you know what? I want to have like a racist like balloon or like collage. I want to have like racist party favors. I want to have like a racist DJ. Yeah.
We got my wife will guard the purses. She's black, so she'll guard your purse, no problem.
Oh my God, you're so woke. I love it. I'm getting all this street cred.
We'll execute her just to show what side of the fence.
Oh my God. You're funny.
My kids,
You're funny. All right. Love you, Jeff. See you next month.
We love you, Chrissie. We won't cancel you forever.
Thank you for not canceling me.
I will keep Frank up with the updates.
Okay.
Everyone buy tickets.
Oh, everyone buy tickets. Yes, Nickel City Cigars in Buffalo. All right, thanks. Yes, thanks, Jeff. Bye. Oh my God. I'm so glad I called him. Wow. That was news to me. I did not know people were actively trying to cancel any of my current gigs. Like, I've had this happen before. It's not the first time somebody's called a venue and tried to like get it shut down. But again, like if all it takes, I don't even need these fucking headphones. What am I even doing? If all it takes is one phone call, ultimately you don't have control over what people do. Canceling is just now the fashionable thing that people who don't like you, they feel empowered. They go, oh, I feel good about myself. I was able to get your gig canceled. And again, like you can't stop people from doing that. Just like you can't stop people from really doing anything else. It's like it's not illegal to make a phone call. So people are going to do that. And I don't have control over that. It's up to the venues, I think, to be like, no, man, exactly like what Jeff was doing. Like, fuck you, man. Like, we're excited to have her. So that's cool. Jeff's awesome. I'm so excited. Nickel City Cigars next month, aka it's my racist party. I wish it was my birthday. I would call it my racist birthday party. I hope he has racist cigars that I can smoke. Crazy, man. I had my own breaking news today. What's up, Ray and Cav? When will you have Mr. Medicare on? I'm getting more familiar with who he is. I'm not opposed to having him on. Yeah, why not? Sure. NVIDIA, reminder to hit the support, you girl. Thanks, NVIDIA. Matthew Perkins, 51-year-old Taylor Lorenz got demoted recently. If she was not a leftist, she'd have been fired. She's one lucky 72-year-old. Well, Ari was saying last night that her uncle works for the Wayback Machine, and the uncle was able to completely clear out all of her Twitter search history. So you can't, if someone wants to go back and see what Taylor Lorenz has said in the past, you can't do that because her uncle wiped out her whole thing. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. If any of you know Mr. Medicare and want to hit him up or help connect us, I'm down to have him on. Ruben, what about a Chrissie Mayr line of racist cigars? I'm down. I'm down for this. A racist party. I mean, anybody who would go, is that really the best they can do? I guess. Some of these trolls are not creative or smart. Imagine them she's having a racist party. Be like, ooh, now I definitely want to go. Sub Crash. Surfing Bird, that might tear a hole in the space-time continuum. What was that regarding? Yeah, racist table cover, racist cups, racist streamers. That's funny. Chrissie Mayr and the Racist Party. Sounds like a good punk band. It does sound good. Yes, racist confetti poppers. Oh, fuck. Like a gender reveal, but you're revealing racism, I guess. I don't know. That was really funny. Jeff is funny and based. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I'm joining the club with Stuttering John. Trolls are trying to cancel my gigs. It's all good. I got a ton of gigs. I think I did. I think I was pretty clear about I'm live right now. You're on the podcast. I'm pretty sure he knew. I'm 95% sure. Oh boy, everybody come to my racist party next month at Nickel City Cigars. NickelCityCigars.com in Buffalo, New York. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm even more excited for this show now. Use archive.today to archive the tweets and websites. Oh, okay. You're talking about the Wayback Machine, aren't you, Matt? Okay. He did know. Okay. Whew. Okay. I was like, I don't think he said anything, but you don't know. I don't know the guy that well. He sounds pretty awesome. Oh yeah, he was listening to it. Okay. What up, Cecil? You want to jump on? Cecil is not a racist. She loves all races, even the terrible ones. That is true. Cecil, I'm going to send you a link. Jump in if you want. No press. I have to pee. I have to pee so bad. Why? Well, Cecil, what is your name? Are you banned from Twitter again? Why can't I find you? Why can't I find you? Cecil, maybe I'll email this to you. I think your Twitter got jacked up if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm emailing you. Okay, link sent. Let's talk about something positive, guys. Let's be positive. Do you want to see all the candles I just bought? Then it would definitely be a chick show. Oh, Matthew Hammond. Archive.today is a competitor to archive.org. I'm yawning again. Fuck. Okay. Wow, that's good to know, Matthew. Who's coming to my racist party? That's great. That is great. Do you guys have haters? Like, are there haters among other industries? Like, are there haters among dentists? Like, do you think dentists are like calling, like if a dentist has a feud or like they feel competitive with the nearby dentist, like, do you think they're calling up their like floss provider and trying to get them canceled from that? I think about stuff like that. Kayla wants to see my candles. Ooh, but I don't want to. Well, I can advertise them. Whatever. Bath and Body Works had a fucking huge sale, and they sent me a $10 coupon, and I went a little nuts. Ruben! Just another idea. Since FNT had about 400 plus in Dallas last week, I think we could have 2,000 plus or more. So you all can have a big show in Orlando. I would love that. Yeah, I haven't plugged the Orlando show yet on FNT. I was waiting for it to get like a little bit closer to the date. I was waiting for them to sort of like plug their own event for a little bit first. Make sure the Cubans make sure the cigars are legal and not Cubans. I thought Cubans were the best cigars. Interesting. Isabella Live. I love you for caring. Oh, thanks. Love you too. Dentist feuds are real. Haters are envious. I guess so. It's normal. It's normal to be jealous. Like sometimes I'll see a girl on Instagram who has like a sick body and like you just have to like retrain your brain. Like I think if I'm starting to feel jealous of somebody, it's like you just have to choose a different thought. You really have to just catch yourself in that negative moment and cuz you don't know. You don't know what somebody's schedule is like, what somebody's responsibilities are. Like if someone appears to be like, okay, for example, let's use the example of like Instagram. Like if I see a girl with like a sick body on Instagram, I could feel myself getting jealous, but then it's like, I don't know her schedule. She may have not very many responsibilities or it's her job. It's oftentimes these girls, it's their job to stay in really good shape. And that's how they make a lot of their sponsorships and whatever. And it's like, you have to just take that feeling, maybe if it is jealousy, and turn it into a positive and be like, okay, clearly, if I want to work on my fitness, maybe like I can go to the gym 4 times this week instead of my usual 2 or 3 or something. So I think that's a positive way to like deal with your jealousy. I'm not going to go and try to like, you know, have this girl canceled. I mean, come on. But yeah, I would like to know more about dentist feuds. Like if there are competing, say, bands. Like, does this happen in the music world? Are bands trying to get other bands canceled? I don't know. This is all part of it. It's part of it. It's part of being a performer, a public person, an internet person. John Sakachi, the Three Stooges were dentists once. I really do want to show you guys my candles that I bought. Because these candles are Yankee Candles. I like them. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like candle speak, but there's something called a throw, which is basically the smell when you walk into a room and a candle's been burning. That's the throw. Is like what the smell it casts over the whole room. Yankee Candles are good. They last a very long time. But sometimes you don't want the candle to last for a very long. Sometimes you're like kind of over a smell and you're like, oh, do I really have to be burning this thing like for the next month? But I don't know. So Bath and Body Works has White Barn candles, which are like smaller than the Yankee Candles, and they do burn out quicker. But I also burn them like pretty nonstop. Yes, I think I'm boring myself here. Dentist. There was a female dentist who learned how to recreate the chemical process that grows teeth. They went crazy trying to discredit her and steal it as their own process. See, everybody in every industry is canceling. Wow. No, I would not get the Gwyneth candle just on principle. I would not spend more than $40. You shouldn't be spending more than $40 on a single candle unless it's like fucking gigantic or something. There is this one candle I really love. It's like $35. I think I have it on my wish list, but no, you shouldn't. There's no need to spend that's why I wait for these sales, like the ones I just got from Bath and Body Works are like $11.95, like $11 to $13, which is a decent deal. I think I got like 6, and then I got 4 or 5 hand soaps, like the foaming kind. It just like squirts out foam. It's the little things, guys. Front porch. You know you're having an impact when they're trying to cancel you. Keep working hard. It's paying and will pay off big time. Good vibes for y'all. Thanks, porch. Do you like being called front or porch better? I'm just going to call you porch or porchy. Elsid Barrett. Communism ruined Cuban cigars. You might want to go with Dominican. That's where all the Cuban cigar markers fled to. Really? Fucking communism, man. Good to know, Elsid. That's a nice tidbit. Yeah, it is expensive. Oh my God. Why does my nose itch? I'm going to Google it. Why does my nose itch? It could be pregnancy. What? Oh, I don't think that's the reason. I don't think it's allergies. I don't think it's menopause. Hey. I don't think it's a non-specific insect bite. Rhinitis means inflammation of the nose when caused by something other than allergies. I don't think I have that. New onset seasonal allergies. But it's just itchy, and it literally seems to just happen when I podcast. Eczema? No. Dermatofibroma of the nose. Skin growth? That's not it. Oh boy. I'm going to stop reading this. It's bumming me out. Okay. Make my own candles. What the heck? Is that even possible? Soy candles. It's the chemicals. Long COVID. Could be the microphone? Could I have a dusty mic? Doesn't seem dusty. Look. I try really hard not to get lip gloss on it. That's what I kind of when I used to do a show at the Stonewall Inn, they only had one microphone, and holy shit, sometimes it would be completely covered in lipstick because they would use it for drag shows, and the drag queens fucking would cover the microphones in lipstick. Ugh. I guess it didn't used to bother me as much because when I ran that show, I also used to wear a lot of lipstick, but now it's pretty gross. We do need a mayor in the morning jingle. Who can make a jingle in here? Are there any jingle people? I really want to show you guys my candles. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to throw up a... Oh, do I still have my banner where I'm saying I'm getting coffee? I'll be right back. Oh my God, it's Cecil!
Hello. Am I on?
Oh, no,
Hastily thrown together.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh
Why
my
are you
God,
so low?
you're here. Why am I low?
Yeah, I think it's me.
Maybe it's me. Cecil, people are trying to cancel my show.
Who?
I don't know. I just called up the guy who books this gig that I'm doing next month in July at Buffalo at the cigar place, and they've been saying that people have been calling the Connecting Steakhouse and also nearby businesses trying to get my show canceled next month. They're literally saying, so it said one male and one female keeps calling and the cigar bar trying to cancel Chrissie. They have called the businesses around the shop. Like they're calling these businesses and saying that I am hosting a racist party and that they should cancel. Would you come to my racist party, Cecil?
Yeah.
What would you bring?
Is it the Nazi party?
I don't know. I guess I have to make it specific if this is what I'm doing here.
Sounds really fun. I mean, it's probably literally two people. Is the cigar bar holding strong? Or are they?
They're cool. Yeah, I just talked to the guy. Like I called him live on the show, and he's based. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. So that's all that. All of this shit that's going on is because nobody says go fuck yourself.
Yes.
All they need to do is hear that 2 or 3 times in a row, and then they're done doing this bullshit. The thing is, they get results with minimal effort.
Right. It just takes one phone call, and in return, you get a huge ego boost. You feel powerful for the day, or however long it lasts.
And it also encourages you now you're just looking for shit to offend you because you want that high of fucking up somebody else's, day. And all these people need to hear is go fuck yourself. Like, that's it. It's just laugh in their face and say fuck you. Good on the guy at the cigar bar. What's the name of the place?
Jeff. It's called Nickel City Cigars.
Shout out to
Buffalo.
Nickel City. Yeah, we need more of that. More of go fuck yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And
there's only one candle I would pay $40 for.
Which one is that?
Not Gwyneth Paltrow's.
What candle is it?
It's the Chrissie Mayr.
Oh my god! Like just of me generally, or did it have to be scented in my vag scented?
Well, since you lost that contest a few weeks ago, I would just say you generally.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but I lost a contest. A man who's never met me, who owns multiple adult sex dolls, so determined that my vag doesn't smell good, just based on my personality and the fact that I have a dry sense of humor. So he's like, you have a dry sense of humor, which means you have a dry pussy, and so it doesn't smell good. You want
to argue science? You want to be a science denier? Dry sense of humor.
I just can't understand his logic. But you know what? I'm like, this is.
He's ran the numbers twice.
I can't get upset. He
showed the work, Chrissie. He showed the work.
Look at the company he keeps. He always has 3 sex dolls around him at all times.
And they always look fantastic.
It's true. And they never look upset. I don't hear any complaints out of them. So he must be doing something right.
It's a pimp.
He's a pimp. Matthew Hammond, you should start an Amazon wish list. We could send you candles. I do have an Amazon wish list. It's on my link tree. It's mostly books about conspiracy theories and a couple other things.
Girls love candles and Zodiac.
Yeah. I used to be into the Zodiac stuff way more. Not anymore. Since I've started I guess reading real books. And having goals, the Zodiac stuff, it's a really fantastic distraction.
It's comic books for girls.
You can definitely justify that it's real and it's important, but again, the amount of time you have to sink into studying it and knowing how to read a chart, and it's just a huge time sink. And
when somebody's telling me that, I won't date a Virgo because they're not aligned with, Uranus or some shit. I'm just what the fuck are you talking about?
I'll align Uranus. J Bama. Oh, it's J Bama fan. I'm looking forward to Cecil's IG booty posts.
Oh, yeah, I have Instagram.
Did you always have Instagram?
No. I put a workout. What is that called? Progress picture up.
You did?
The first time ever, because J Bomb was.
Oh my god! Good for you.
But I'm inspired by yours. You can follow me.
No way. Am I not following you? What's your Instagram?
I don't really. I've. Cecil says.
I am following you. See, I am a good friend. Let's share this. Let's see. Ooh, you do a lot of sunsets.
Yes.
This is your Instagram? 7 sunsets?
Mm-hmm.
And a picture of a gym? This is your workout photo? Just a picture of a gym?
No, the other one. My shoulder. I did a
Ooh, hello, Daddy. This is it? This is your whole workout photo? Let's
I
see your
just
whole...
started. I usually just do sunsets.
I need to
And
see
then
your
Jay
whole
Bomber-
body.
What's that?
We need to see your whole body.
That's the best of it.
The traps are your best part.
Well, my shoulder, chest, and arms are in. I still got a keg belly.
That's okay. I think this is the most important. Like, if you have good shoulders, like, you're well on your way. I think it's important to have, like, you don't need to be like the slimmest, or like have a 6-pack abs or whatever. Like, but if you have like a good shoulders and good arms, like,
keep talking.
That's good. That's
So
all I need.
That's the first time I've ever posted anything like that. I'm on my way.
Yeah. For you, I like posting workout pictures because it's like, and I like how they're not edited. They're not like, I'm not filtering them. I'm not trying to make them look
No,
good. Because it's
raw
like
video.
It's fucking raw as fuck. It's like not supposed to be glamorous. And again, like, I don't want to sink a lot of time into editing either.
It's good.
So,
it's warts and all. I like it, and you can see your progress, and you're busting your ass.
You can see your warts now. Yeah, it is fun though. You do feel really good after you go. Like, yesterday was like pretty heavy, and like that's the trick with these F45 classes is like you only make progress when you lift the heaviest you can lift, because the sets are pretty quick. And that's how you
progressive.
That's how you build muscle. And a lot of women think that they will bulk up when it's the opposite. Like, you actually snatch up. Like, the more weights you lift, like you actually get tighter. Snatch up.
I failed at the gym the other day. A girl came and said something to me, and I was like, and I said, "You too," and it didn't make any sense as a response.
Did she say like, "Nice dick," and you're like, "You too"?
Because I keep to myself. I don't bother anybody. I talk to anybody.
Did you wear that hat?
No.
Okay.
I should from now on. I'm so embarrassed. The only thing I have going for me is my ability to talk, and I completely fucking was like,
you know what? Like, you're not expecting to get hit on at the gym. I think it's like, I can see how it catches you off guard.
It wasn't a hit. It was a compliment, but I just complimented her back with a "you too," and she was just like, okay.
I think I've given, like, I don't really, there's mostly women at my gym. There's a couple of dudes. They're like, they're probably like 45. They're probably in their 50s and up are the dudes that go to the gym. And I talked to one of them. I told him I was doing Gutfeld because I kind of announced it to like the whole class to see if anybody would care. I guess. I don't know. And then I immediately regretted it. I was like, oh, I've outed myself now. And then he asked me the other day, like, oh, how did Gutfeld go? I'm like, oh, I think I've given him the wrong impression because I'm like, oh, it went great, but they did edit out a couple of my jokes for being too racist. And that was like all I said to him. And I just was like, I think this guy has the wrong impression of me. But he also seemed like kind of based and fun. So I was just like,
They edited out all my good stuff.
Yeah. It was good. They edited out a couple of my jokes because they were racist. And then I just walked away. I didn't even tell them what they were.
That's fine. I thought you did great.
It was fun. I hope to have me back. Thanks. Deranged Lunatic. Cecil, do you think Chrissie is moist today?
I think her air conditioner is working fine. She doesn't look sweaty.
Yeah, this is called a glow. I am sweaty. It's the lights.
They want me to go J. Dahl Hefner, and I don't have that kind of scientific background that guy does. He knows just at a glance over the internet.
I could send you a sample. You could test it.
That's what he's always been angling for. Is he wants the losers to send like
badge samples?
He said it before. Very
slow. Ew. Like, just send him vaginal juices and like a test tube or something.
Used
underwear. Ugh.
If you think he's wrong.
But by the time it gets to him, it'll be crusty anyway. So
chess.
Unless I vacuum seal the panties so that they're like still moist.
Yeah, yellow and blue makes green. Just zip.
Ew. J Bama fan says Cecil, the secret to IG, more gay. That is absolutely the secret to Instagram.
Will do. We'll gay it up.
Instagram could be a full-time job. Like if you look at the people that have like 1 million followers, it's like you basically have to be hot in every picture. And mine is a lot of group photos and just like
I've just started because I've been exiled, from Twitter.
What did you do?
You want to know what I did? I made fun of a cartoon character.
No, that's it. Which one?
It was Starfire's daughter from the Teen Titans. They made her daughter a fat lesbian goth.
It's called Starfire?
Starfire, yeah, Starfire's daughter. So they did a comic book about Starfire's daughter, who's a teenage goth lesbian.
Oh, she's fat.
Yes, and Anna did a redraw of her where she just made her face a little like nicer, but she left her heavyset, and then everybody started attacking Anna for changing it. Yeah, that's it right there on the top left. And I said she left her. So my comment was, I don't know why everybody's mad at Anna. She still left her a fat bitch, but she just made her less of a cunt face. Banned forever. I called her a cunt face. That was
literally for just saying cunt face.
Of a fictional person.
Damn.
Gone.
That seems a bit harsh.
It does.
Because she does have a cunty face.
She does. She has a cunt face. It's miserable.
She's miserable because...
Yeah, they were going for the miserable fat bitch demographic. Nailed it. And that's why I sold 3 copies of it. Why is no one buying her stuff? Meanwhile, her mother is a goddess from another planet.
This one.
Yeah.
And she's hot.
Well, that's the mother's sister. But yeah, that's pretty much what she looks like, though. So it's like she's ridiculous, like sex kitten character. And
she's snatched.
And of course, when she has a daughter, it's a fat goth lesbian with a bad attitude.
It looks just like this girl.
And that's the author. That's the one who wrote it.
Okay, wow.
Can you be more transparent?
So this is it's just you. Wow. She looks like Fat Thelma from Scooby-Doo.
She kind of looked like Mrs. What was the name? Kwan or Swan?
Yes, Miss Swan from Mad TV. Oh, I don't know what to do. He made me take the bus home. He looked like a man. I loved Mad TV. Oh, he looked like a man. I got Miss Swan. Am I gonna get copyright struck if I play Miss Swan? She's so good. Oh, it's so epic. Miss Swan at Starbucks. Man, I miss this show so much.
We can't see it though. Oh.
Thank you. Your macchiato will come up over at the bar, so just go on over there. Thank you very much.
Hello, it's me. Hello, how are you?
Hi. Welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order?
Oh, she's like, not
Okay,
quick.
do you know what you'd like?
I don't know.
Okay, so what'll it be?
I want to get her talking.
What kind of coffee?
In a cup. I need the video of her going, oh, he look like a man.
Yeah, that's like, I think she's like giving a police description to somebody. He look like a man.
Yeah. He look like a man. Yeah, but same look, short hair.
Yeah, so that's it. That was enough. We need Elon to come in. Fucking wipe the slate clean for us.
Uh-oh, Frank says stop playing copyright stuff. Uh-oh. I did it.
You get hit?
Probably. I'm hit!
Yeah, if you ever watch any of that shit now, it's like none of it would make it to air.
Wait, no, that's your aunt, Admiral? No fucking way. I have to get her on the show if it's your aunt. Oh, look like a man.
She's not the one that does Lois Griffin's voice, is she?
Let's see.
Wasn't that a Mad TV?
Who does Lois Griffin's voice? Alex Bornstein? Yeah, I think you're right.
That's her?
Yeah, it's Alex Borstein.
Oh yeah, people are saying
wow.
Yeah. So she's Bucks Deluxe. She's loaded.
Bucks Deluxe, that's great. Yeah, she's like
doing that for what? How many 20 years now?
He made me take the bus home. Like she's on a date where a guy made her take the bus home. That's fucking great. Look like a man is transphobia and scrubbed off the internet.
Oh, how about just a white woman playing a Korean woman is just forgotten.
Right.
It's impossible now. No way. I mean, they don't even let cartoon characters be voiced by the wrong race. Right? I mean,
yeah. Yeah, maybe I could invite her to my racist party.
Yeah, she's got fuck you money.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
But does that change you though? Do you think that makes you
I hope so.
You don't care.
I could use a change.
What would you do with your fuck you money?
You know, I would do pretty much what I'm doing now, but not feel guilty about it.
So it would just alleviate guilt.
Yeah, just be lazy, but not feel bad at the end of the day.
Okay. Wow. Frank just checked to make sure if anyone's trying to cancel my Syracuse gig. Nobody yet. That's nice. Funny Bone also said they don't care about that stuff. Hey, that's good. Yeah. So maybe they know that and they're just trying to target the smaller like cigar spot. Thinking, I don't know. I don't know if people are thinking.
They're using scare tactics. And here's the thing the cigar bar should remember is that stupid pussy liberals don't smoke tobacco. So don't worry.
Dude, that's right.
You're not losing a single sale. You can tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, it's never people that spend money on stand-up comedy. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing shit like that. It's not people who buy albums or buy tickets or buy merch.
Yeah,
they're literally targeting a small business. Yeah.
You're going to cater to a group of people that will not net you a single dime by giving into every one of those fucking demands.
Right. Because your customers don't care about a fucking BuzzFeed article. Like your customers don't care about a racist party.
I mean, maybe you don't have to advertise it as a racist party, but
yeah, we don't say the quiet part out loud. I have to pee so bad. Do you want to vamp for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. Keep it. Well, you know what? I can't control you. You're a wild animal. Say whatever you want. Okay.
Now I don't have anything to say. I have the Jack Show tomorrow night is on John Malin's channel on YouTube. It is also his birthday. Let's see what else do I have to announce. I think Anna's launching her next calendar soon. Maybe next week or maybe even tomorrow. Do you think Christie's going to save time right now by skipping the hand washing part? I'm going to say yes. Frank, now we're going to have a racist party, a racist Cecil party. Let me see. My uncle was telling racist jokes at Father's Day. And one of my in-laws is super, super liberal. And my uncle's in his 80s and one of them wasn't that racist. It was, I could probably get tell that. Do Polish people still get mad if you tell Polish jokes? Let's see. I hear Chrissy coming back. She's returning. When girls pee, it's just like fire hose. All comes out at once. She's making a candle. Let's see. I'll ask. I'm sure Chrissie will know the punchline to this joke. It's an oldie. It's all right. So these three guys are at work, the construction workers, and they're working on a high rise. And this is fucking like from 5th grade. And it's an Italian guy, a Polish guy, a black guy. Italian guy opens his lunch, and it's Italian sausage ham sandwich, and he's like, fucking wife makes the same goddamn thing every day. I can't take it. Black guy opens his lunch, just fried chicken, it's racist, whatever. I'm fucking sick of it every single day. And then the Polish guy opens up his, and it's like kielbasa every day. I'm sick of it. And next day, same thing. Next day, after a week of it, the Italian guy goes, if I open tomorrow and see Italian sausage, I'm jumping. And the black guy goes, me too. And the Polish guy goes, me too. When they make a pact. So next day, the Italian guy opens it, sees the sausage sandwich, jumps. Black guy opens it, sees the fried chicken, jumps. Polish guy opens it, sees the kielbasa, jumps. So they're at the funerals, and the friends say to the wife, "What? Goes to the Italian guy's wife. What did you do? Making the same thing. It drove him crazy." She said, "I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I feel so guilty." And the same thing to the black guy's wife. Every day you drove him insane with the same lunch every day. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Then they go to the Polish guy's wife. She goes, "Don't you feel guilty for giving him the same thing every day?" And she's, no, he made his own lunch. He needs a laugh track. I think Chrissie sat down and made it a double, if you know what I mean. It's taking a little. Yeah, all right. The black guy would never say that. I would never say that either. I mean, the fried chicken thing is kind of bullshit. Fried chicken is fucking dope.
I'm coming back.
I was dying out here.
You were? No. I had to go get more coffee and kiss the dogs.
Is that what the kids are calling it?
What do you mean you were dying? So hold on. I saw people in the chat saying you're interested in stand-up. Is that true?
In me doing stand-up?
Yeah.
No.
No, not a little?
No, I've done it a couple times, but man, I don't know how you guys that feeling of like your stomach dropping out. I know you get used to it.
That never really goes away. It just sort of changes. Like you always feel something, which is good. Like that's how you know you're fucking alive, man. But
I did about maybe three or so, maybe a couple more times, and nothing ever went wrong. It went absolutely great, and you shot out of a cannon afterwards. You can't even go to sleep.
Yep.
But here's the thing I don't have is any skills to turn that ship around if it's going down. Like everything went well and it stayed well and it ended well, but I have absolutely no fucking emergency exit or plan if you know what I mean, except to just die a fucking slow, sweaty death.
That is normal. Oh wait, I hear an echo. I wonder if you have something on over there.
Is it me?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what can be done about it. But
I'll plug in my headphones. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was going to tell him.
I can hear you talking.
Oh, okay. You never have a plan for when you bomb. That's you figure it out by doing it, and you don't need anything really particularly funny to say when something doesn't go over well. You just go, "Oh, I guess you don't like racist jokes," or like, "Oh, whatever the joke was that you don't feel like it went over well." Just acknowledge the moment. Just be like, "Well, I guess you didn't like that one," or "I guess that didn't go well," and then you just move on. For me, I'll go into if I feel like the crowd getting detached or like disinterested, I'll just go into them and start talking to them. And sometimes it ends up being funny and you can make a joke out of it. And sometimes it doesn't. And that's okay. It's like the whole thing is a big risk. So it's like just getting comfortable taking many small risks. Oh my God, Waffles is pawing at my foot. She's so cute. I went to the bathroom and like
She watched.
Followed me into the bathroom, and she was just like, "Where did you go?" And then I realized she's been in here like listening to the podcast the whole time. She's so cute.
You're radicalizing her.
Come here. Yeah. I wonder if she'll come to my racist party next month. Waffles, come here.
She's been listening to your racist dog whistles all day.
It's just a regular whistle. Yeah. I'm just like, sorry, this is a racist dog whistle. Only racists can hear it. And then I just proceed to blow a regular whistle.
Hey, that sounds like that rape whistle I heard earlier today.
Oh no, that's the whistle I blow when I want to get raped.
Oh, boys.
Hello. Time to drop my handkerchief. That's how they did it in olden times, right? Hunter Vokit, Chrissy, who would you say are your all-time stand-up comedy influences? Oh boy. That's a good question.
Is that different than your favorites?
Right. There's favorites. I don't know if you could say that I'm influenced. Well, I think I probably am influenced by Aaron Berg. He's one of the first comedians that I watched a lot of and appreciated his style, and he's a master at crowd work. And I guess I probably learned from him. So I would say Aaron Berg is a big one. And then also I really enjoy Adam Carolla because of how just like honest he is. Like I watch him and I go, oh yeah, you can just talk. You can just say true things. You can just talk about your feelings. You don't necessarily always need like a setup and a punchline. Love Doug Stanhope. One of the nicest guys ever. I worked with him once, and it's just like he doesn't big time anybody. He doesn't have ego. He doesn't think he's hot shit. But like he should, he could think he's hot shit because he deserves it, and he's very well respected, and he's so talented.
Is that the show that Young Crip was at too?
That Young Crip did open for him. I wasn't there. I opened for him at like a Foxwoods in Connecticut.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember.
And Crip opened for him somewhere else. But it was so crazy. Crip was talking about that, and he said, because I was helping him was I helping the gig that I did with him in McHenry, Illinois? I was working with like the people at the bar, like, okay, how are we gonna get him on stage? Because they did have a chair lift. I was like, is he gonna come out of his chair, sit in the separate chair, and then like all the way on stage? And no, and they were like, it's just easier if we lift him in his chair and put him on stage. And I was so grateful that there happened to be like 4 to 5 just grown men there that were able to like lift this chair, because like, when does that ever happen? Usually, it's hard to find help.
He's not that heavy, but I'm sure that chair is legit.
Oh yeah, it's like lifting a fucking refrigerator on wheels. Yeah. Why is my nose itchy? I don't know why. It just is itchy.
You have AIDS.
Maybe I have AIDS. But anyway, when Crip was opening for Stanhope, the guys that were supposed to be bringing him off the stage like fucked up, and he fell face first. Like he fell with the chair, or maybe he just fell out of the chair face first. But I know that there was a face first fall involved, which is bad if you're him. Like I don't even know if he was able to get his little arms out to like.
No, he's his mobility is very
not good.
Yeah. So that's just a straight up. Wow.
Face plant, bad. And I was like, I don't want that shit to happen. I couldn't live with myself if he like got hurt, like doing a show with me. I would literally like jump in front of it just to like save him from happening. Yeah,
I can't believe that. I didn't know they dropped him.
They dropped him, or they didn't. Something fucked up happened. So I don't know. Yeah, Doug Stanhope, Adam Carolla, Aaron Berg is fantastic. I also appreciate Geno Bisconte's style, how he's just saying how he feels on stage. That's so freeing to watch somebody do that. I always feel like
the first time I saw him was for your opening of your show, and he killed. He was great.
Some people think he's too drunk to do shows.
What?
I think he's just drunk enough.
He seemed all right.
Did you hear about the Compound Media drama that people are getting? Geno got hit.
What do you mean hit?
Geno got punched by another guy who has a show on the same network, because Geno had his ex-girlfriend on the show.
Oh no! So wait, so somebody else who has a show on that channel?
Yeah, on the network.
Is she in entertainment or?
I think she's like an open micer.
Okay, so
Which
she's
is funny because the guy who punched Geno is this guy named Pat Dixon, also a comedian.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
funny because I dated him when I first got into stand-up, when I too was an open micer. I met him and we dated for a couple years.
who
And then,
Geno?
no, Pat. And then when we broke up, I didn't see him for like 4 years. I was like, because when I break up with somebody, or no, actually he broke up with me. For the record, no. But once somebody ends a relationship with me, I am fucking done. Like I go stone cold Steve Austin.
That's it.
Fucking evaporate. I disappear.
Delete the pictures, lose the numbers.
I burn it the fuck down. There's no being friends with an ex. Fuck all that. Like I am so gone. So I didn't even see this dude for 4 years. And then after my mom died, I needed to focus. I needed to like focus more on comedy. So I started doing In Hot Water, which is Geno's podcast on Compound Media. And that's when I started to see him again. But he was pissed that I was just starting to appear on the network because I guess he just, even though it's 4 years later, he said he took it as a personal offense. Like when I was pitching a show, I think he said to whoever the person was I pitched it to at the time, like, if she gets hired here, I'm going to take it as a personal offense or something like that. So I got hired. Anyway, Geno had a recent ex-girlfriend of his on the show who is also an open micer. That's when you got to get them, is when they're just starting out and they don't know any better. And
you sound like, I think you've interviewed too many porn stars. I think that's a lot of the
True. I haven't.
That's when you got to get them.
You do have to get them early before they go.
Before they know any better.
No, it's all good. And he and I are like totally civil now and fine. And like, I wish him the best and I like want him to succeed. But I fucking hate that he hit Geno. I think that's really fucked up and they could have talked out their differences. Why am I coughing so much? I need more coffee.
That's what it was. Caffeine deficiency.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on. So anyway, so Geno got hit. Pat hit him on Monday because he had his recent ex-girlfriend on the show. And like knocked his fucking teeth loose. Like he was bleeding. Yeah.
It was this on air?
No, it was at the bar. It was
the bar across the street
before Anthony's show. Yeah. So maybe it was around 3-ish, almost 4, because Cumia starts his show at 4. So,
wow. Drama.
Yeah. Have you ever hit a man?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Over what?
I mean, I played hockey for a number of years, so I've been in like dozens of.
Well, that's just part of the sport.
But outside of that, yes. I've been arrested before for punching people, but yeah. Fist fights are, I grew up in New York. You get into bar fights.
Did you feel like looking back, you could have explained yourself better through your words?
Yes, ma'am. you sound like the judge.
Use your words. I hate hitting. I hate.
Oh God. Yeah.
All of it. I just don't like. It doesn't make me. It reminds me of my childhood too much. I just don't like it. Not a fan.
Yeah. I don't like getting punched in the face either. It's not that great.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Especially losing a tooth. That's a nice hit. Or
he didn't lose a tooth, but his teeth were loose. And supposedly it's part of getting punched that your teeth get loose and then they tighten up.
Or they fall out a few days later.
Damn. I could not handle anything happening to my face or mouth. Like
that's what happened to me in a hockey fight. I got hit really hard and it was loose. And then I was just like at dinner, like a few days later, I was like.
And it just came out? What came out? That tooth?
Uh-huh. And
then it looks like the tooth next to it had some room to spread out then.
I'm having a fix now. I have Invisalign pushing it. So it's middle. It's right now in the middle of being put back. And then I'm having a bridge finally.
Maybe I should get Invisalign. I had braces in college and then I didn't wear a mouth guard because I'm not a fucking loser. But then it moved a tiny bit. Like, I don't know. Or maybe my dentist is just trying to like make it $900 off me. They're like, you could do Invisalign.
900?
Yeah.
What dentist are you going to? Is this for humans?
I don't know. There's one on West 57th Street. You
For
guys should
900
try to cancel me at my dentist, actually. That would be great. Cancel my dentist. Be like, do you know that there's someone who goes here who has racist parties? You're gonna clean her racist teeth.
I want my dentist to be a white supremacist, especially if he's doing a cleaning.
Right.
That's one for the kids.
That's great. All dentists should be white supremacists in terms of tooth color.
Mm-hmm.
You said it better. Yeah, I think if you're interested in dabbling again in stand-up, you should.
You know how insulting that is, Chrissy?
How is that insulting?
To call me a dabbler?
I'm doing your show.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't love that feeling of being nervous as hell. Like I said, everything went well each time too. I had good crowd, good everything, but man, it's all I could think about for like days leading up to it. And then it's not just the time on stage or even the time writing any material. It's just the anxiety for days beforehand.
Yep.
It's
That's
like,
what I have right now. I've had anxiety all week for this thing that I'm doing on Saturday because it's not just a typical headlining, like a typical gig. It's like, okay, you know what your 45 minutes or an hour is going to be like. You know, you're going to fuck around with the crowd. But this is like a very particular, I am hosting a very specialized particular event. And I'm catering what I'm saying to these people and more current eventy political type stuff. Like it's still me. I'm still being myself. But like, you know, you want to deliver someone hires you for a specific show. You want to deliver a specialized.
Is this a
product.
corporate?
No. Well, it's from, you know, the app Minds. Have you heard of Minds?
Minds?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
they're
of course I
doing
know
an
what it is.
event
But fill me in. Just act like I
They're
don't
doing an
know what it
event
is.
called the Festival of Ideas. It's at the Beacon Theater. And it's this
Oh,
Saturday.
okay.
And
Right.
like fucking Tulsi Gabbard will be there, Tim Pool, you know.
Yeah, that's a big
yeah.
That's a big event. Yeah.
And like to be honest, probably a lot of these people are gonna be tuning me out, not listening, you know, so that gives me some comfort. But like, you know, we're doing a dress rehearsal on Saturday, so I can like I guess run through it. I don't know. I should probably call them and go over it a little bit again. But I'm really excited, but I also am shitting my pants because it's a big deal. Raining? Yeah, it's the dry. Okay. It's the dryer, I think.
Okay.
I was cleaning my jizz towel.
Oh, good. You want to wash them before you throw them in the dryer.
I can't just throw them in the dryer and dry the jizz right out.
Yeah, and then just crack it out of it.
Ew. Oh my god. But yeah, that nervous feeling never goes away. You just kind of channel it into excitement, you know, because you're like, you feel it because it matters because you want to do well.
Well, yeah, this is also that's a huge theater. Beacon's huge, and you're gonna have a lot of people, and you're gonna have a big. Don't fuck up, Christy. That's all.
Yeah.
Please don't blow it.
Yeah.
So who's the big name? Is Tim Pool
the biggest draw? Is probably Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay.
But Tim Pool, you know, that's the thing is like some of these people don't intimidate me as much because I've had them on my podcast, which is good. So it's like, okay, I've done Tim Pool's show. I've met him. Like, okay, but I still like don't want to bomb in front of him. And then there's people like, and then James O'Keefe is gonna be there. I've had him on the podcast, but at the same time, like I had him on a while ago, kind of before he blew up
big time.
He's always been blowing up, but before he blew up even more. Zuby will be there, and then like respectable people from the left will be there, like Cornel West, like people who have probably no clue who I am are gonna be like, wow.
Once they find out, I mean, they're gonna cancel.
Once they find out about my racist party. And I'm thinking like, oh, should I make fun of Tulsi Gabbard? And I'm like Googling, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm figuring it out.
What angle are you gonna go?
I'm gonna do a little bit of a roast about like probably the biggest people there, like slight roast jokes mixed in with talking about minds, you know, the platform itself, and mixed in with talking about, you know, easy kind of like jokes I already have about Biden and like what's going on. So there's plenty of shit to make fun of right now in the
You could do
world.
45 minutes on Joe Biden riding a bicycle. I mean,
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
that's great. That is the greatest thing, because you know their whole thing is they're saying you're weak and feeble. Get him on a bike, get the cameras to show he's youthful and
Why would they do that? That's so dumb. What's your thoughts on Ezra Miller? I feel like they've given this man many chances.
all I know is if I ever get canceled, the next time I show up anywhere, it's going to be in a goddamn dress, because you are bullet fucking proof.
Yep.
If you're a man and you put on a dress, this guy got away with fucking murder. I mean, for years, because he wore it. It's like he choke slammed a pregnant woman.
What? He did a George Floyd?
He choke slammed. He grabbed a pregnant woman by the throat and threw her down to the ground on camera.
Damn.
You ever see that?
No.
Pull up on YouTube, Ezra Miller choke slam. It's a girl in Iceland. He's fucking high out of his mind. She came up. I think it's outside a bar. I think it's daylight though.
Ezra Miller choking a fan. Oh my God.
Now this is years ago.
Oh my God, there it is. Okay.
She's a pregnant woman.
It happens so right away. Okay, let me pull this up.
By the way, she's a pregnant woman. He does this too. And yet he gets the Justice League right after. You know, it's like,
damn.
Your career would be over for putting your hand on a pregnant woman and throwing her to the ground.
Remember when just putting your hands on a woman would end your career?
But not if you wear a dress in Vanity Fair.
Not if you're a they.
She came over to like.
Did you want to fight? Is that
what?
Bro. You want to fight? You want to learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
All right, it looks kind of.
Whoa, bro,
I mean, maybe in his mind it's playful, but.
Learn it. Did you want to?
She thought he was joking.
Right, because she's laughing, and then she's like,
all of a sudden,
what?
Yeah.
Now I'm down.
Bro.
Whoa. Not okay. Not okay, bruh.
Normally a career ender, or at least a rehab apology. Nothing. It's like, no, he wore a dress. It's fine. And it's like, he just smashed a chair over a woman's face in fucking Hawaii a month ago. Broke her nose.
Wow. Yeah.
That's fine.
That's
and
fine.
Now it's like little kids that he's grooming. Finally, they're like, fine. But he wore a dress. You understand? We have pictures of him in a dress. He couldn't.
Right. He's a trans. He's in a protected.
He's not even trans. He's only fucks women. Like, it's the greatest fucking get out of jail free. You get to be a fucking complete lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
You just wear a dress once in a while.
It's so smart.
And then it's like so groundbreaking. Yeah. Doing something David Bowie did 45 years ago is fucking groundbreaking. Really.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Here's everything we know about the legal accusations facing the Flash star. Yeah. Anybody listening to this, like at your regular job, if you ever get in trouble for anything, that's the day you come out as trans. That settles it.
Put on some shimmery lipstick and eyeliner.
Yeah. That's what you do. Every man listening to this, keep some emergency makeup in your desk. And if some fucked up shit goes down, you tell a racist joke, something happens, you go into your drawer, you bust out, you break into your emergency makeup, and guess what? That's the day you're trans.
Keep a sundress. They fold up small.
Keep a sundress. Yes. Fold up a skirt or a dress or a bra. Keep it in with your emergency makeup. And then when you get called into HR, be like, oh, I have to go to the restroom. Excuse me, just a moment. Grab your makeup. Congrats! It's now your coming out party. You are now trans. And
right. By the time you leave your desk, but to the time you get to HR, you better be in a sundress with mascara. And
yep. And you don't even need to go to the bathroom. You could put the dress on, and as you're walking to HR, literally throw some lipstick on. You don't have to put it on well. There you go. Poof. you're gay now. You're trans.
That's it.
This how
Is
you
there
do
a
it.
problem? And they'll be like, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, is there a problem? Because I'm trans. Is this a hate crime? Are you being transphobic right now?
Because I just came out today, and it seems like you didn't have a problem with me yesterday.
Oh my God, that is so perfect.
It seems that you only started having a problem with me when I showed my true
Came
self.
out as trans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's been around the office today, and
yesterday no problem. Today, big
now
problem.
that I'm trans, problem. That's
I'm calling my lawyer.
Seems like a coincidence. DC superhero movie actor Ezra Miller, who plays the Flash in the Justice League, has been accused of behaving inappropriately with children in Massachusetts and North Dakota. He also faces assault charges out of Hawaii. Last Wednesday, the Greenfield District Court granted an unnamed Western Mass mother a temporary order of protection on behalf of the 12-year-old. Against Miller, the child's mother became concerned about Miller's relationship with her daughter, according to a report in the Daily Beast. Well, at least he's straight. Here's everything you need to know about Miller's legal issues. The mother told the Daily Beast that Miller first seemed friendly. However, she soon grew suspicious of Miller's relationship with her child, describing Miller's conduct as both menacing and inappropriate at times. Ugh, menacing. How do you menace a 12-year-old? In February, Miller, who lives around 40 miles away on a ranch in Stamford, Vermont, visited a neighbor's home in Greenfield and had a verbal argument with the child's mother and the neighbor. The neighbor said to the Daily Beast, the neighbor told reporters that the actor was wearing a bulletproof vest and had a gun at the time of the altercation. Damn! The Daily Beast reported that Miller argued with the child's mother about her parenting and guidance. Both the neighbor and this is what these people do. It's like, it's not your business how anybody chooses to parent their kid.
Because no, he was trying to convince the mom that the boy is non-binary. This is for real. Yeah, this is.
Oh God. Okay, it's a boy. All right. Both the neighbor and child's mother told reporters that they believed Miller to be intoxicated due to having dilated pupils and erratic behavior. It'd be so funny if it's like and an erection. The Greenfield court issued a temporary protection order without advance notice on Wednesday because the court determined that there is a substantial likelihood of immediate danger or harassment. In North Dakota, the Massachusetts protective order is the second that was issued against Miller.
Any one of these things anywhere.
Wow.
The Hawaii, I think he got arrested 3 times in Hawaii. He choked the chick in Iceland. And these are the ones we know about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
these are reported.
This is what fucking made and what, how many instances? 2 different kids under 12. It's like one of these allegations is a career ender. This guy's got a fucking handful of them that we know about. And he's getting blockbusters.
Yeah. The North Dakota incident happened after the parents of 18-year-old Native American activist Dakota Iron Eyes, who met Miller when Iron Eyes was 12 and Miller was 23, were granted a protective order against the actor on June 7th, alleging the actor is psychologically manipulating, physically intimidating, and endangering the safety and welfare of their child. Damn. The LA Times reported the two have interacted several times over the past. How do you meet somebody named Iron Eyes?
Well, she's Indian. She's on an Indian reservation.
Oh. The parents allowed.
I'm sorry. I think they would prefer.
Oh, right. North Dakota is a lot of Indians on North Dakota.
Or Indians, I think.
Right. The parents allowed them to fly to London. See, that's the first mistake. With Miller for the Fantastic Beasts premiere in 2017. During the event, Miller allegedly tried to share a bed with 14-year-old Iron Eyes.
That's a girl, by the way.
Okay. Before being stopped by a chaperone. Ew. Iron Eyes parents. Iron Eyes are watching you. Okay. The parents have been working to get them to stop associating with Miller so their child can be their beautiful, independent self. Ugh. IGN reported Iron Eyes has been spotted with Miller multiple times, including during a few of the actor's altercations in Hawaii. Ezra uses violence, intimidation, threat of violence, fear, paranoia, delusions, and drugs to hold sway over a young adolescent Dakota.
That's a tribe.
Okay. Wow. You know so much. A court obtained
Very
filing.
worldly.
You are worldly. Iron Eyes parents allege that Miller supplied their underage daughter with alcohol, marijuana, and LSD. Damn.
Great starter kit. For all you groomers out there.
They're like, we're Native Americans. It was our job to give her alcohol.
Firewater, I believe.
Yeah, firewater. Miller has a court hearing in North Dakota set for July 12th. Since the news of Miller's Greenfield allegations broke last week, the Flash actor reportedly disabled their Instagram. Yeah, it's private. I just checked. According to Newsweek, Miller taunted police on Instagram before deleting his account. You cannot touch me. I am in another universe.
I hope you get to say that to your cellmate.
That's what you should say to HR before you come out as trans. Read one meme posted. I have to see this meme. You cannot
touch me.
Touch me. Oh my God. I don't see the meme. They didn't put it here. What a fucking lunatic. Message
I
from
swear
another
to you,
dimension.
it's all. First of all, he has he ever sold a ticket? Has anybody said, let's go see the new Ezra Miller movie? I mean, he's never put a goddamn ass in a single seat, yet they are fucking undyingly loyal to him. They're going to the fucking mat for this guy, and it's all because he put on lipstick.
Wow.
That's it. Like that's his draw. That's
how powerful lipstick is.
It really is.
Miller was arrested twice in Hawaii this year and charged with disorderly conduct. In March, Miller was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and harassment after they allegedly yelled obscenities, grabbed a microphone from a singing woman. So he did karaoke and lunged at a man playing darts at a bar in Hawaii, according to the Associated Press. Although the bar owner asked Miller several times to calm down, the police said those efforts were to no avail. Miller was allegedly aggravated. Oh, fuck! Miller was allegedly aggravated by the song Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. I have never read this.
All right, so that's the first relatable thing he's ever done, actually. I hear you, Ezra. Not guilty.
That explains. So he was aggravated by the song Shallow. He took the microphone from whatever a woman was singing Lady Gaga's part. Did he want to be the Lady Gaga part, or did he want to be the Bradley Cooper part? This makes me feel like he wanted to sing the Lady Gaga part because he wanted to grab the microphone from the woman.
You're butchering this song. I'm one of the monsters.
You're off key, bitch. After the first arrest, Miller was released on $500 bail and paid a $500 fine after pleading no contest to the count of disorderly conduct, according to NBC. Also in March, a Hawaii couple who previously filed a temporary restraining order against Miller dropped their petition, according to the AP. In April, Miller was arrested and charged with assault after they allegedly threw a chair that struck a 26-year-old woman in at least a half-inch gash. Wait, what? Oh, it left a half-inch gash. According to the New York Times.
He smashed a chair over a woman's head and hospitalized her. But I think the studio paid her to make that go away.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like they dropped it, but it's like obviously they have $200 million in that fucking Flash movie.
Wow.
And so they fucking put their money on the wrong horse here. But they had so many fucking warning signs for years. I mean, as soon as you see him choking a fucking pregnant girl, you'd be like, all right, hold on. Maybe it's time for a new Flash.
Yeah, even if it's a gentle choking, which one could argue that was a gentle choke, you're still doing it.
Yeah, yeah. The people there thought it was a joke, and then you hear them like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, he's not joking. Like, he's
it's like if you see a toddler with a knife, you're like, okay, he's probably not going to do that much damage, but like, hey, you got to correct that behavior. Or like a crab with a knife. That's just funny. Okay, Miller reportedly threw the chair after becoming irate. Imagine if it was like after also hearing Shallow with Lady Gaga. He became irate after being asked to leave a get-together at a Hawaii home. Maybe this was a racist party he was at.
Well, that's what he said when he got arrested at the karaoke thing. The police show up, and the first thing he says is like, "I want you to know that I was fighting Nazis. These people are Nazis." And he's really said that. It's on the body count. like, yeah, everywhere you go, Nazis are chasing you. Ezra.
Yep, like a true leftist. According to a news release from the Hawaii Police Department, police arrested Miller. He was later released on the assault charge pending further investigation. According to the New York Times, the allegations against Miller come almost a year before Warner Brothers is slated to release The Flash, a $100 million film that is part of the studio's DC Comics franchise.
I think they're saying that I saw the other day that it was 200 million, and then when they add in like the advertising for Flash, because it's the one with Michael Keaton. It's a huge. They wanted to actually spin an entire new like franchise off of it. They want the Flash to be like the cornerstone of the movies going forward. So this is a massive disaster for them.
They're really investing in this guy.
I don't know why. It's the stupidest fucking. It's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't
probably
because
he's like young and sort of gay, and they figured like this is the future. Yeah,
young and gay. And he's not gay. It seems like he's only banging chicks.
Yeah, he just acts gay.
Yeah.
Amid Miller's legal issues, Warner Brothers has delayed the film's release to June 23rd, 2023, citing production delays brought on by COVID. The perfect excuse. There have been multiple calls on social media for Warner Brothers to recast Miller. That doesn't sound like an easy task. They have hundreds of millions of dollars of footage of this guy.
They should do a super team with Ezra Miller and Amber Heard.
Oh my God, yes! Super team. Like they could call them the Unstables or something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Or the Red Flags or something.
Who? Let me see. Who else has been?
Who else could be in it?
Will Smith maybe will be in there.
Okay. Yes, definitely. Will Smith, Amber Heard, Ezra Miller, the Unstables.
I like the Unstables.
The Expendables. That sounds like
that exists.
A thing. The Bipolars.
Someone said Kevin Spacey has a cameo.
Oh God.
Yeah, this would be great. Just all the fucking actors.
Because we already have The Boys, which is basically superheroes gone bad that are owning it. The Inflammables. I like that. It sounds funny to me. The Unemployables. Oh God, these are great. The Exposables. The Bipolar Squad. These are all great ideas. The They-Thems. Sounds like a group of like Rockettes.
Yeah.
By Roman Polanski. That's great.
I barely ever talk about the Amber Heard thing, but I'm more interested in it now that the trial's over and she's trying to explain why she was right, which is like the worst.
She's doubling down. She's like, I'm still a victim of abuse. It's like, girl, that's not what this trial was about. It was about your intent to slander.
The abusers, the groomers.
Excrementables. I like that. Uplift heart. Chrissy, be sure to invite Ryan Kinnell to your party. Also, I saw Johnny Depp rubbing his nose like you are. No, I don't do cocaine. I don't do drugs.
Oh, did you see there's an ad. I don't know if this is real or just for this. In Jamaica, Queens, there's a like a sneaker store that has a Nike poster, and the Nike symbol is in cocaine. Like it's, and then there's a rolled up 100, and it just says, "Just do it."
What?
Yeah, and I just saw, and then I was like, "Yo, is this real?" Like it looks like a.
What?
And apparently Nike has a shoe called Cocaine White now. That's the color.
No.
Swear to God. So they have like, it's like basically the line is in the shape of the Nike swish or swoosh. And
damn, if anybody can get
let me see if I can. Let me see.
Where in Queens?
Jamaica.
I used to live in Astoria.
No, far from Astoria. The Jamaica line.
I wonder how my old roommate Susan is doing. She would eat a lot of my food and not replace it. She ate a whole birthday cake, and it was my favorite. I had just like a piece, and she like fucking over a week's time ate the whole thing at the end. She was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I ate your birthday cake."
Hold on a second. She did it over a week.
I think so. She would like slowly have like a piece a day.
Yeah, I mean,
and didn't tell me till it was
you
all
can't.
gone.
So you were looking for week-old cake, and you're like, it's gone. She did you a favor.
Maybe. No. I hope she got fat. But this is my favorite birthday cake of all time. It was Magnolia vanilla cake with vanilla frosting. It was so fucking good. Or maybe it was like she ate the last couple of pieces. I just remember she like ate the last of my cake. And I'm so upset. I'm still upset about it. This was years ago.
What
This had
made
to
you
be-
just suddenly think about that?
I don't know. I see women in their mid 60s that remind me of her, and I go, I wonder how Susan's doing, because she was my the last of my Craigslist roommates.
Or were you just craving cake and you thought of her?
Susan is a classic, like NPR listening, museum going leftist, and I lived with her for 4 years in Astoria, Queens. Met her off Craigslist. It was rent controlled. It was like, I think I paid like $900 or $950 a month.
So you paid her entire rent, basically.
I think so, because it was rent controlled and she didn't have a job. So I think I was quietly paying the whole rent.
I think you were paying the rent and she was making a few bucks off of it too, and some grocery.
This fucking bitch. Yeah. And yeah, I had a feeling that I was paying the whole rent, which is a sweet gig for her because she doesn't have to work. She wasn't even trying to find work. She just would have her like her fabric bag, and every day she'd be like, I have to go to the museum now.
Oh, she had the PBS tote bag.
Yes. Total PBS tote bag chick.
Every $40 donation gets a PBS tote.
Oh my God.
$100 gets you a Tickle Me Elmo.
She was like, thank God I was not like red pilled at the time when I was living with her, because she would have probably kicked me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was so creepy.
Comic Book and Cahoots says Cecil has a history of eating other people's sweets and drunken hazes. That is true. That's
really?
I was a guest at like a Hamptons house, and I was like fucking, I don't know, we smoked, drank, and I got up in like in the middle of the night. I was just looking for any kind of sweet, just like, and I just find this block of dark chocolate, it was like wrapped in brown paper. It was like definitely like somebody went and bought this for something, and I just like sat there and ate this thing down and ate it, and then just passed out of sleep. The next day, breakfast, she's cooking, she's looking through the cabinet. She wanted to make like chocolate crepes or some shit. She's like, I bought this chocolate. And now in front of
Did you eat the whole thing? Or did you leave tooth marks in it?
I ate the whole fucking thing.
And it was just a block of chocolate?
It was a block of chocolate. And now, Fatso's got to fucking in front of everybody be like, I may have
Wait, what was the living situation again? I missed who this
person was. It was a Hamptons house. It was okay. I was a guest.
Okay. Oh,
and there was a bunch of other people there, and and she just gave me that look like, you fat fuck, Terry. She's like, I know I bought it. I know I bought it because I wanted to make these chocolate crepes for everyone, and I'm just like,
that's really specific and fancy.
Yeah. I sent you the picture of the ad, by the way. I emailed it to you.
Email? I don't check my email. Oh, you found it. Oh my God. I can't believe this. I'm going to share it. So this is, if anybody goes to Queens and finds this in person, you took this picture?
No, somebody posted it on.
Okay. Damn. This is showing drug usage. And like, you can tell that this is sort of like, you don't need the dollar bill. Like,
right.
It kind of looks enough like Coke without it.
I posted it to somebody, and then right away, one of my buddies, I'm like, yo, is this real? And he's like, yeah, it's real, because they just put out a shoe, and the color of it is cocaine white. Nike.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's their ad. That's one of their ads.
They're really trying to appeal to like the lowest type of person. Actually, that's not fair to say. A lot of successful people do cocaine.
Yeah, Hunter Biden, for instance.
Yeah. J. Bama, Cecil, I've done that with a can of pie filling. Ew.
Just tearing through the only thing that's sweet in the house. I don't even like dark chocolate like that much. It's just that you're just like fucked up.
That is what's really great about being on keto is like my sweet cravings have really gone down. I used to be like a candy addict. Like when I first met Frank, like he met me while I was still living with this Susan lady, and who, by the way, every time in the middle of the night he would try to go to the bathroom, she would magically be up and like beat him to the bathroom every fucking time. And
What?
yeah, she would like lurk. She would just like lurk in the night, and she would always like beat him to the bathroom. And like she'd just be in there, and then like I could kind of hear her just walking around like creeping at night. Usually when like Frank would come over, we had zero privacy. It was really, and I just got used to that, like because I was all about that Craigslist roommate lifestyle.
Yeah, I know about your Craigslist hookup lifestyle too.
Oh yeah, ugh. I had one Craigslist hookup.
Stay off Craigslist, kids.
Would not recommend. Now it's like you talk about Craigslist, it's like, oh, you're an old person.
Yeah, people don't even know what it is. They're like, what?
Yeah.
It's Craigslist.
It's bad.
Did she run in ahead of Frank and take, like a monster dump?
She would kind of be in there for a while and would be like, what is she doing up at like 2 a.m. or whatever it was? But yeah, I ate a lot of candy. And I would just like have candy next to my bed, and it was bad. And I would like stress eat a lot. But since doing keto, like I don't, because the things you can have that are sweet on keto are so limited. Like you can have like keto safe Reese's cups, which I have, which are like fucking awesome. And then I do have keto gummies, but if you eat too many, they make you fart. So that's what keeps you in line.
You know about the red sugar-free gummies, right?
No.
Yeah. Red sugar-free, like they like
because of the xylitol.
There's something in there that's hit some people like a massive,
maltol,
like a laxative that's like an unstoppable laxative. There's this famous there was a famous review on Amazon for the sugar-free gummy bears that kind of went viral, and the guy the title was intestinal exorcism at 35,000 feet, because he ate them on a plane.
Oh no!
And then just had like his entire bowels emptying out onto the. He's like couldn't stop shitting, and then there's just like tons of people with the exact same review. So stay away from sugar-free gummies. Sugar-free gummies. Apparently,
you have to have like one. And like, I think that's why these keto gummies come into bag and all these complaints online. Oh God, there's only 9 gummies in here. All these fat fucks. Like, it's like, you can't be on keto and be eating sweets. Like, sorry. Like you got to either eat the weird shit that gives you diarrhea, or like learn to live without it, or have like your occasional like cup of blueberries. And that's going to have to hit the spot for you, because you're on keto, man. You're trying to starve your body of sugar and carbs so you can lose weight.
Yeah, I find it easier to just not like it's weird. I'll have like an all or none, which is why like I don't like have a drink when I go out. I get wasted. But then I can not drink for weeks, but it's like if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Like it's easier for me to eat no sweets than eat sweets responsibly.
Right. Yeah, I feel that.
It's easier to just not even fuck with it.
You're like an all or nothing. You're like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to fucking do it.
Like when I have a day off, like I'm like, that's it. Like we're going for it. We're eating every fucking thing today. And then the next day is the fucking, the shame and start over. But
that's kind of how I am. Like once I like my go-to, because it's keto friendly, is like a vodka soda. But like if I decide to have a Cosmo, that's a decision I'm making. Like that I'm deciding to have a certain type of night. Like, because once you have one Cosmo, you're like, oh, it's so fucking good. And then you want another one. And then
fucking there's Anna in the chat calling me a fatty.
And I sent you a link if you want to come in.
Right on cue.
But I really can't have, like, if I have multiple Cosmos or multiple like regular margaritas or whatever, like this has happened to me twice now. I'll wake up in the middle of the night in a hot sweat because my body's like trying to process all the sugar and the alcohol, and it's like I feel hot, I'm sweating, it's like my whole body's like hot. And that's probably not good. So it's another reason to not have multiple Cosmos.
Try to drink less sugar. The other thing is the sugar gets the alcohol into your blood so much faster. You get hit. Those sweet drinks.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Yeah, the sugar gets the alcohol into your bloodstream faster. So
What are you, a doctor?
I'm alcoholic. But I just drink. I pretty much just drink just whiskey rocks. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe
a real man.
maybe martinis. Maybe like a vodka martini, gin martini. But,
yeah, that's keto friendly. Like a dirty martini, basically.
But yeah, once you start adding sugars in there, and the hangover is way worse too.
Yep. Oh, literally, I'm Googling, is a dirty martini keto friendly? It's like people have been Googling it before. Yeah, it's just vodka and olive juice. So it is keto friendly. Oh, hey, that's my new drink now.
What time is it? 1:30.
1:30.
It's time.
Cecil, do you want to come to this event on Saturday?
I
can get you a free ticket. I was going to ask you, and I was going to ask Gundam, who also lives in Brooklyn.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll tell Gundam I'm going. He'll come. I've been trying to get him to meet up, but he's like, I don't leave my house.
I'm going to message him right now. I've been meaning to ask him. Gundam, come to the Mines event Saturday. I can get you a comp. And Cecil will come too. All right, I'm sending him that in all caps.
All right.
I'm sure he'll ignore it. Yeah. But the moral of the story is that if you eat a lot of the keto-friendly sweets, oh yeah, it's dirty keto and it'll make you toot. See, yeah, I'm not trying to do, I don't want to do dirty keto. I'm going to do it like by the book. Like so far today, all I've had is coffee. I'm crushing it.
You're doing it. You're living the dream. Are you going to the gym?
Yeah. Let's see. When are the gym classes today? When do you go to the gym?
Usually at night. About 7. But
do you know
I might go right after this though.
Do you know who Leanne Starr is?
Yes, from your show.
I sent her this message and I said, I don't know if you watched Looney Tunes when you were little. I said that because she had a picture of her where she was like this, like her face looked so cute and she was like smushing it. And I was like, Leanne, you remind me of this cat from Looney Tunes. And I don't know if this dog, his name is Mark Anthony. And he had this little, I think the cat was called Pussyfoot. And this was like his little pet that he like absolutely adored.
Yeah, he would protect the little cat. Yeah.
And then like, there's an episode where she like gets into like a vat of flour and he freaks the fuck out because he thinks that she was like baked into a cookie, and then he takes the cat cookie, and then puts it on his back, and he's like crying like these big tears, and then he like finds her like crawling out of a bowl like covered in batter, and he like bobs her on. It's so fucking cute. Anyway, and I just sent this to Leanne. I'm like, you remind me of this little cat. Like she looks just like
a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
didn't you think
shared that
if you grew up with Looney Tunes, didn't you think anvils were going to be a bigger part of your adult life?
Yeah. I don't even think I've seen a single anvil.
Yeah, there's not a cartoon that went by without an anvil. You're like, oh, these must be something. I guess after
they
18.
Must be all over the place, like falling.
I've lived in anvil-free existence.
Yeah. Ellie, hit me up. Yeah, I can get you a free ticket too. At this point, I'm being very liberal with these comps.
Well, I will take mine before you give them all away and say,
okay.
I'll say yes.
All right.
But get them to come.
Especially if you're a member, you definitely get a free ticket. Cecil, tell Gundam to start his band up again.
I can't tell him what to do. Is he off the wagon? I remember he was off the wagon a couple weeks ago. If he's off the wagon, I'll drink with him too. But I'm not going to fuck somebody up if they're on the wagon.
Yeah.
Or
that's nice of you.
No.
I mean, what if someone's about to come off the wagon? Are you going to be like, maybe you should?
Let's give him a little push.
Just be like,
boop. It's a little nudge.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, I don't want to be the person that when he tells the story of the spiral and it started this night and then my name is attached to that fucking. I'll catch you mid spiral. We're good.
Okay.
If you're already circling the drain and we meet up, I'm fine with that. But
right, like those pennies that you drop at a museum and it takes a long time to swirl around.
Yeah. I don't want to be the dropper. I'll hang out with you while you're swirling down there.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and then you have no, and then like if you're an idiot, like the kid will just be like, man, they'll like slap the penny and then it'll just fall right down. That's no fun. Sometimes you got to enjoy the swirl of the downward spiral.
Absolutely. That's all the fun.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a class at 4:15. That's the last class of the day. I'm going to go to that one.
Which one is it?
Okay, you want me to read the description of this class?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, it's called Pipeline. It's an F-45 class. There's virtually zero rest in this session as you tackle oncoming sets of 9 waves over and over. There is nowhere to hide in the whitewash. What?
What? This does sound like a racist.
I knew I liked this, Jim. There is nowhere to hide in the whitewash as your heart rate will soar and will stay there the entire 45 minutes. Watch the heart rate monitors as Pipeline produces incredible results with over 850 calories being burnt in the session.
Damn.
Booking it.
That sounds horrible. It makes me want to go back to sleep.
You had me at whitewash. Yeah.
I don't even understand the reference to whitewash. What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's see if I can bring it up. F-45. I really like them because like you just show up to the gym and they yell at you and they tell you what to do. And you don't have to sit there looking in the mirror going, I think I look all right, and then you leave.
You ever watch the snake juice guy on YouTube?
Snake juice?
He teaches you how to fast.
No.
Oh my God, he's tough love.
Okay, here's the description. Here's where it says whitewash. Maybe I can zoom it in. Yeah, there is nowhere to hide in the whitewash as your heart rate will soar and stay there for the entire 45 minutes. Watch, my trolls are going to call and try to get this gym class canceled.
Racial purity class.
Nowhere to hide in the whitewash. I don't know.
We don't mix our colors in here. Whites only. Wow.
Imagine someone tries to call a gym. Look, there's a racist about to work out at 4:15. You better cancel this class. It's like, look, racists need to work out too.
Yeah. It's lots of buff Nazis. They should be.
Gotta get ready. You don't know what's gonna happen.
There should be like a YouTube channel. It's just like guys are like, do you want to get ripped like a Nazi?
Yeah, I would do a Nazi workout. Like I would do a skinhead workout. Like
45 minutes of goose steps.
If skinheads could market themselves the way like a CrossFit does, or like a mud runner, or what's it called? Mud racing?
Yeah, a Tough Mudder.
Tough Mudder. Yeah, I like they have prison workout. Why not a skinhead workout? What would be the moves in a skinhead workout?
Goose steps,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, it would be basically like a hammer because they have that. Like, you know, you're doing like you're like smashing a hammer smash. What else? Sprints, because you gotta sprint away from
carry the cross that you're gonna burn. Like
yeah.
Stations of the Cross, they'd call it. You know,
each
one you have to do like
maybe something with a tiki torch. I don't know. No, then you're getting into. I would do and maybe like part of the workout is you put on like a flesh colored like a bald cap. You're like, wait, what's this for? No,
that helps you sweat more.
There's really no purpose. It's just taking pictures for the website.
I like that people are saying if you do like the jumping on the box, you call it the curb stomping.
Oh.
It's really, I think there's a market here.
I mean, that would be a different kind of workout. Curb stomping. That could be like a basketball American workout. Like go to an airport, get into a fight. How many calories do you think an airport fight burns? Probably a decent amount.
I don't know. I think movie theater fights are pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the only part of American History X that was far-fetched was when Ed Norton dunked on the black guys. It was like,
yeah. Not the Batman said, oh yeah, MSNBC did say that physical fitness was the latest recruitment for white supremacists. Yep. They don't want you in shape. They don't want you armed. They don't want you having supplements, vitamins, eating healthy food.
suggest it to the gym when you go today. Be like, can we get a
I'm like, look, do you trust me? Look, I have been a loyal member of this gym since February. Okay, I have proven myself.
We get a skinhead workout in here. I want to get
Have a
ripped.
skinhead workout. We have Pride Month. Okay, we had to bring a mother for free on Mother's Day.
Ooh, mosh pit. That could be like a mosh pit type of.
When would be the time to do like the skinhead workout? See, do skinheads like get a day like Juneteenth?
April 20th.
What's April? Is that just 420?
It's Hitler's birthday.
Is it really? Okay. That would be so funny. Oh my God. We're celebrating Hitler's birthday at the gym.
It's also the weed day, and it's also the Columbine shooting day.
Speed goose stepping works the glutes hard. Yeah, it does, J Bama. It does. T-Bone says, hi, Cecil. Cecil is love. Cecil is peace. Who is the latest addition to the human centipede made of Mego dolls?
I have a bunch. I have Elvis's going on next. So I have a human centipede made of those Mego dolls, and it's got Frankenstein and Richie Cunningham, the Cowardly Lion.
Ew.
A man's got to have his hobbies, otherwise he'll lose his mind.
Star Wars girls, why do you know that?
What? I don't even know what she's talking about. About the gummies.
Okay.
I know everything. Don't you know that about me? I'm a know-it-all.
Yes, healthy is the new racist. True. God, I was like scrolling through Twitter. I saw an ad for like I think it was Fabletics, and it was just two women. Like one was like a fit chick, you know, how models used to look, and one was how models look now. Fucking fat and gross. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not buying from any place that has a fatty in their fucking marketing campaign. Sorry, not gonna do it. I want to be motivated. I need to be looking at people who look better than me.
Yeah, it's aspirational. Like,
yeah,
it was that old meme where it's like Barbie, and it's like, this has caused so many problems for women, and then it shows like a little boy looking at He-Man. It's like, I want to look like that. It's like, that's it. It's like, I want to go to the gym, get big like He-Man. And it's like other girls are like getting eating disorders and all this other shit from Barbie. It's like, just stop. Like, no, models, especially sports, like Jordan Peterson was 100% right last month. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, this is like the peak of human, athleticism and what a body can do. And they just throw like a chunky chick in a bikini on there. And it's like, you have to do nothing to do that. You have to do nothing. Like, in fact, the less you do, the more likely you can look like this. So it just appeals to everybody who just wants to be like given a prize for doing
lazy
nothing.
As fuck.
Yeah.
Here's Leanne. Hold on. I need you guys to see this cat reference. Okay, so this is her. Look at her face.
It does look like her.
And now look at this. She looks like the little cat. Oh, it's my favorite cartoon of all time. Is like this dog being like.
I like the rapey French skunk.
Oh, Pepe Le Pew. Back when men were men. It's just called being forward and letting your affections be known. Pepe Le Pew. Would I be struck for this?
And getting a woman used to your stink.
Yeah. Rape culture. Pepe Le Pew is the latest in cancel culture. Wow.
Wasn't there the episode where Pepe Le Pew went to a perfume factory and like soaked himself, and she went to like a Lindbergh cheese factory and soaked herself, and she stunk really bad, and then they met up, and then he was running away from her.
Oh. Let's see.
Tragic.
I'm going to watch this with no. Oh, I remember this. He's buying a single fish. Oh, this is what it's like in France. I don't know if you guys have ever been to France, but
lots of smelly rapists running around.
Just a man carrying a single fish through the streets of France.
First cat.
Oh, this is Fifi. Was he trying to catch her? That's kind of predatorial. Aw. Oh my God. Wait, is it? This guy is really enabling this whole thing. He painted her like a skunk.
I don't remember this. I remember her getting an accident. Like usually she gets an accidental stripe.
Okay, so he catches a cat.
He's robbing the
paints her
bank.
like a skunk.
He's robbing the bank. That's
drops it. Oh my god. What a shady character. This looks like, yeah, this is young Anthony Fauci here. So he's going in. Wow. Not one person stayed behind to watch the bank. Oh, and now here is actual Pepe Le Pew, real snake.
Street justice.
He's like, I like money too. Oh, I wish I knew what he was saying to this guy. Maybe I could play a little bit.
You have served your...
Oh, he thinks it's the same one.
Pablo, Mademoiselle Kitty, do not follow me.
Monsieur.
You have served your purpose.
Oh, you have served your purpose. I just spit.
He turned himself in.
Oh my god, he smelled so bad. He locked himself up. Aw, she's so cute.
Meow.
Meow. Aww. Dude, I watched this shit all the time when I was little. Zoom.
This is exactly how I pick up girls.
Close their eyes. Aww. This is so cute.
That's the expression they give me too.
It just starts like kissing her. This is the Trump way right here. And she's like, now I have to carry you. Oh my god. I have to be persistent.
You
must
grab them by the pussy.
You must talk to the camera about what you are going to do next. You have to chase them. I will hop delicately through the field.
And when you are famous, they'll let you do it.
She is no longer timid. Oh my god.
Come here, my little petunia.
Come here. And then that was my first impression of France. I was like, this is all French guys are molesters.
Her expressions are great.
Yeah.
I mean, so good.
It's so cute. Oh my god. She's skiing. I did not know you like to ski, madame. I will join you.
He comes flying.
Here I come. I love you. I do not need poles. I have one right here. This is when men. She's like. Looney Tunes was bass. Oh my god.
She is playing hard to get.
Yes, it is nothing compared to the feeling of heartbreak. Oh man. This would be a great idea. Just like drink and comment on Looney Tunes cartoons.
He does not fuck around.
Nope.
Skunks don't do that.
No. Oh my god. Little does she know I am a champion jumper.
This is probably the most accurate depiction of what it's like to be a guy. You are just so goddamn horny.
Is this what it's about? You just have to be so persistent until someone eventually gives up. Is that what it's like to be a man?
Well, usually you play the numbers game. You go, but I mean, she's the only game in town, so I guess
she's literally the only cat in this whole town. Like the only other female skunk is actually a cat.
Yeah. Normally, I would tell a guy, just move on. Don't put that much time in.
Oh, now she loves me. Oh, she is clinging for her life. I have rescued you.
Something about the Casbah. He's like,
oh wow! And then she gets raped. Then
they have an unholy abomination of part cat, part skunk.
Oh wow, that would actually be pretty cute.
Sent straight to the kill shelter.
Yeah.
I always have to ruin everything. Go too far.
No. All right, we're gonna watch one more. Oh, you know what I actually really, really want to watch is that cartoon I was describing. So it's called what's that dog's name? Mark Anthony and the cat and the kitten. Yes, the cookie. Oh, this is my all-time favorite. I wonder if I'm gonna get struck. Probably.
Rolling the dice.
Best. Oh, it's 5 minutes long. So this is Leanne here. She's just chilling with her big eyes. Oh, he's gonna scare the cat, and then she's like, meow. She's like, I'm just gonna crawl into your mouth. This is actually opposite energy of that other cat.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, she's not scared of me. Oops, I paused it. And then he like falls in love. He's carrying him around. He's learning responsibility. Brings the cat into the house. The mom is pissed. He's trying to hide it from her.
He's a simp.
He is simping for this little cat. Oh, hides her under a bowl.
He's the mascot for Simpcast.
Oh. This is all your mom is just like a pair of legs and a dress.
All you girls have to do is be cute.
The cat went into a mouse hole. Uh-oh. He didn't even check. He just assumes. The cat is eating the dog food. I am but that mouse, Smooch. He's like, you fucking asshole. Get back in your mouse hole. And so she's like, I cannot get in trouble because my mom just said no pets. All right, so how does she end up? She's like, oh, this is just a toy. You just wind it up. See, it's not an animal. Oh my God, it's so cute.
I think the housewife is hot.
The mom? Do you actually know what she looks like? Oh, she's in a little car.
I know she's vacuuming, so that.
Yeah. All right, so how does... Oh. Oh my God. All right, so she's making cookies. How is this not the cutest thing ever? Oh my God, it's makeup. Look at this. The back seam tights. Like fucking... That's so classy.
Man's coming home from work. He wants to hike that thing up. Good old days.
Bend over and I'll eat dinner off you. Oh, he put her in the flour. I am misremembering this. Uh-oh. Oh my God!
She's got a rack. Wait, she's got a rack too. Could we go?
Wait, I didn't even notice.
When she was holding the cup. Yeah.
Wow. She has boobs.
She was wearing the Jane Russell Cross My Heart bra. It lifts and separates.
I never heard of that.
Well, you're not as young as me.
Hitting him with a spoon. He's sweating because he's like, oh my God, my cat is getting baked into a cookie right now. Oh my God, it's so cute. I mean, it would be dead at this. Oh, the blender didn't work.
Oh, yeah, we're off.
Because he unplugged it.
We're off the air, by the way.
What? What happened?
We're watching Warner Brothers.
Oh no!
Hit stop and it'll come back on.
Shoot! Really?
Yeah, just you gotta take it off.
I thought it was because I thought I was fine because I had it on mute.
It's only been off for about. Let me see how long. About 90 seconds.
Oh no!
Stream suspended for policy violation.
Oh fuck!
I blame Frank for letting you do this.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Are we off? Stream suspended for policy violations.
Oh fuck! I'm an asshole. Why did I do that? Dang. All right, I'll just clip it out. Oh no. Well, I talked about everything I wanted to talk about today. Damn it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. The point is, the cat did not get baked into a cookie. This is Leanne's fault because if she didn't look like that little cat, I would have never brought it up.
I blame her. I would send her a strongly worded message.
I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that? Why do I keep playing copyright stuff?
Have you been thrown off before?
I think they just keep demonetizing me.
That's what usually happens. But usually they'll send a message to you that says like,
really,
you got to stop right now.
Uh-oh.
And then you could come back on.
Let's check my email. See if there's a message. Alert. Oh, no. They did send me a message.
What'd it say?
Due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted.
Let's see. Did you shut it? Oh, we're still live, right? Sometimes it'll come back on.
Okay. Oh, no.
Give it a minute. Stream suspended.
Sorry, I'm an asshole. Why did I do that?
People are still in the chat. Wasn't Cecil? Oh, yeah, we're back.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to show a cartoon. Fuck. All right. I'm sorry, YouTube. Let's see. Can I fix it?
Sorry, Warner Brothers.
Sorry, Warner Brothers. We won't do it again.
If they can forgive Ezra Miller, they can forgive you.
Right? You know why you can't copyright strike me? Because I'm trans. I'm a they, them. As of right now.
Me too. Hold on, let me see if I have a wig.
Get some lipstick on, Cecil.
God damn it. Hurry up, Cecil. Put on a fucking dress. Save my channel.
You should have, like we said, your emergency trans makeup in your drawer next to you.
Sorry. Hold on.
In case you ever do anything wrong, you can say you're trans.
I got the tits for it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've already had my top surgery.
Oh, God. There you go. Wow, you look like a sea creature.
It's not the greatest. Come on.
I don't hate it. It just looks like wigs look like if you flipped your real hair upside down. It's like. Now it looks like I'm wearing a wig.
Try and strike us now, bigot.
You can't harm us now. We're trans. Wow, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing headphones. It just looks like I have like I'm wearing a wig.
If you strike me now, I will come back gayer than ever.
I will come back sucking twice as many dicks. And guess what? When I come back, it won't just be me. It'll be they. I'll come back in a group.
Yeah, now you're a gang. They, them.
I'm a they, them now.
I'm a coalition.
This is great. I should have my hair like this all the time.
You could have a racist party by yourself if you're a they, them.
Right. You don't need it. When you're a they, them, you don't need a +1 for any event because you're already a group. I have to make the screen super small. All right. Thank you, Matthew Hammond, for that.
Oh, I like your hair like that. That's very like 1980s video.
Oh, really?
A little White Snake video going on.
Yeah, all I did is put my hair in front of the headphones.
Oh.
Yeah, you can make any hair look like a wig.
Little Tawny Katane. Right.
What?
You know who that is?
No.
The chick from the White Snake video? Dancing on the car.
I'm Googling it. Tawny. Can I talk about this or will I get suspended again?
Tawny with a T.
Tawny. Oh, she's got a lot of... Ooh. All right, she doesn't look so great now.
Well, she died, I think.
She died. Okay, this is what I look like? This is what you're saying?
The 80s. No, not that. That's her now. In the 80s. I specifically said 80s. Now, you're looking for an insult.
I'm a woman. That's what we do.
Scroll up. Let's see what 80s.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, an 80s siren. I'll take it. Look, isn't that nice before anybody fucked with their face? Those were the days.
I think she used to go with Jerry Seinfeld.
Now she looks kind of like a lion.
That's what happens. I don't understand it. Everybody knows.
Cheeks, because see what happens when you age, especially if you're a white woman, your cheeks hollow out. So I think a lot of people get injections to like plump up the cheeks part. And I don't know what's happening with her chin. I can't speak for the rest of her face.
She's getting the Jay Leno chin.
Yeah.
Like,
She looks like Cheryl Hines here.
yeah, she looks good there.
Yeah. But you know what? Growing old, it's not easy.
She's in a better place now.
Is she really dead?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This is fun. This is welcome to Wig Watch. Or Wig
I think we're safe.
Yeah, you can't. We're trans. Don't strike us down. Yeah, I do feel like I'm a little bit like a Muppet.
Let me show you the guy. If you really want to be motivated, do you ever do fasting?
Oh yeah, I've done it. I've done fasting. I did the master cleanse once for like 20 something days. 22 days.
With no food?
No food. Just the master cleanse was made popular by remember Robin Quivers did it, and I think Beyonce did it, and you just have like lemon juice, maple syrup, cayenne
is that
pepper.
Is that the cabbage thing?
No, it's not the cabbage thing. It's the master cleanse. It's like it's juice of lemon, and then it's grade B maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and then I think just water, and you just drink that.
I don't know. And you did that. You didn't.
You know who else tried to do a master cleanse? Hitler.
It's true. It's a master race.
Oh God. I'm either playing copyright material or I'm saying racist shit.
It's one or the other.
Alex Jones is the bad guy calling them all out. Oh my God, what was this in reference to? This came in like a long time ago. Sorry, Matthew. I forgot to mention it. Sugar-free candy is the diarrhea devil, says Jade Bama.
Oh.
Yep.
Let me play one of these. I'm gonna try to find this guy's like.
Oh, that's fun. That's a good idea. I will identify as Mew self. I am kitten self. Per self.
This guy is the guy who he just screams at he gets in trouble on YouTube because he does tough love for fat people.
Okay. Am I gonna get copyright stricken again?
Hey, fatty! Behold, my snake diet lifestyle till the day I fucking die. Let's begin. My snake diet lifestyle.
Why is he yelling?
Number one.
That's all he does. And he just calls everybody fat cunts.
Does this work for anyone?
It motivates. I did a 5-day fast with this guy once.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Continuous 48-hour fast.
Sounds like he's describing not eating ever.
48. Back to back to back to back to fucking back. 365 fucking days a year.
Oh, so he's saying just
I
don't
never
eat for a year.
Fucking back-to-back days, ever. Number 2, morning refeed. I'll eat my refeed every 48 hours in the morning, a big fucking meal, a huge meal, okay? Always in the
Oh,
morning.
shit.
Never eat
I forgot to give the dogs lunch.
Number 3.
I
You
didn't make
bastard.
the dogs lunch. I've been doing this. And I started a little late today. Wait, okay, so let's finish this out.
He's being nice. Usually he's calling everybody fat cunts by now.
0 calorie counting. I eat whatever the fuck I want in this meal. I don't count shit. I just look at it. Basically, lately my meals look like 2 plates of greasy fucking meat, bacon, sausage, fucking fatty fish, fucking steak, roast, pork,
Fucking steak.
you name it. 2 huge plates of fucking greasy, sloppy meat, and usually a good plate of vegetables and a plate of fruit. Okay? That's my meal. I don't even care. Okay, you know how hard it is to fucking wait on a 40.
This guy is so selfish in bed. Like, he has head pusher written all over him. He doesn't care about your pleasure. This is a guy who will jackhammer. He'll basically like just treat you like a fuck doll. That's the vibe this guy is giving off. Like he's angry. He's like
he's always angry.
He's always angry. He's always jerking off. Like he can't eat, so he's just angrily jerking off. So if you hook up with this guy, like he'll fuck at you and like into you, not with you. But yeah,
that sounds actually pretty good.
He's definitely got rapey vibes.
He grew up.
Yeah. Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew was a man that was obsessed with.
That's my meal. He's eating like fucking 5,000 to 6,000 calories in one fucking sitting. I ain't gonna gain any weight. That's the beauty of it. Number 4, this routine can be used for all 3 fucking aspects. Slow cutting, fucking
What's a slow cut?
simple. Now, why have I decided to do constant 48s? There's a lot of reasons. Tissue. Okay, so that's fucking shit. Okay,
it's kind of long-winded.
I got a keto on the face of the fucking earth. It's fucking trash. And always with OMAD, it's all
he's always
goes through the fucking roof. It's like 2,000%. So essentially, it's perfect because you load up on glycogen, you spike the fuck out of your insulin, and the second part of the fast, the second 24 hours, you get into ketosis. You get your fucking autophagy effect. You're fucking fighting disease. You're fucking muscle sparing catabolic, so you're burning body fat like crazy and saving all your fucking muscle. It's fucking perfect. And the beauty is, compared to fucking stupid OMAD keto, because you can
Old
eat that
man keto
48s, you could go basically super low carb on your refeed, and you'll still get a glycogen load because the protein's high enough on the fucking refeed.
Oh my god! I bet he wants to shoot a glycogen load in my eye.
This one, I picked a bad one. I just picked it randomly. Normally, he's just calling everybody fat, fucking disgusting. This is like the nicest he's ever been.
It's not that nice.
It's pretty nice because he's like, I keep getting
feed. It's like that's not a person who, and people in the chat agree. Like this is not a man who enjoys food. Like he's calling it feeding. Like he's treating himself like an animal. I mean, we are animals, but he's like, yeah. He's probably no fun on a date either. He's
have
like,
him on. Not
today. Today's a stars. Today's a fast day.
Have him on.
I would love to have him on. What's his handle?
He is just Snake Diet. His name's
Thanks,
Cole.
NVIDIA. That's a cute top. I'm loving your hair. My wig hair and my regular hair. By the time you've made sense of it, you'd starve to death.
That's the plan. It's like, you fat fucking pig. You have enough fat on your fucking body, you fat. Like
I can go comfortably till like dinner time without eating.
No, he's saying like days.
2 days.
48 hours, then eat,
tough.
then 48 hours, then eat, then 48 hours.
Yeah, it's tough. Snake Diet. He is at Snake Diet.
Yes, because that's what a snake does. It eats and then it just digests for days. And then it eats again.
His name is Cole Robinson. I'm the creator of the Snake Diet. I teach people how to adopt a fasting focused lifestyle combined with proactive eating. He lives in Alberta. He's Canadian. That explains a lot.
He told one of the saddest sex stories of all time.
See, this guy has sad sex stories
where him and his friend took home like a 300-pound girl who jerked them off, and he couldn't come. And I was like, why is he telling
this guy couldn't come? See, I fucking knew it. I said this guy has problems. He has sexual problems because like nobody, you see a lot of that intense energy. You're like, something's not right here. Something's wrong with his dick, or he has PTSD. Somebody hurt him. Some woman did him wrong.
I think he also had to quit masturbating because he was like a chronic masturbator. He tells that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Everything.
He has chronic masturbator written all over him. He has angry jerk off energy. Wow.
Yeah.
Do I call it or do I call it?
Cole, you gotta get him on. He's very honest. Like he doesn't.
Snake Diet Wizard. Is this him right here?
No, that's not him.
Oh, this is Charles.
These are people.
He went from a fat fuck. No, he looked great to begin with. He probably was happy. Now he has 9.5% body fat.
He enjoys nothing.
He hates. Yeah, he has time for nothing. All you can do is kind of look at his dick. All right. Well, okay, this guy looked bad. I will agree. Bad to begin with. And he ended up growing hair. Like, this is a win. This guy upgraded his whole situation.
That's great.
Good for him. His highest weight was 240.
Those shorts on the left did do nothing for him.
These ones right here?
Yes.
This is a bad pose, too. All right. Oh, this woman somehow became a feminist. Like, she started out. Well, she already had tattoos, and then
because
she's
she's
like,
getting the less
I know
food
what'll
she's
help.
eating. She gets angrier with the less food.
Yeah,
she eats.
I know what'll help. Orange hair. She looks basically the same.
Didn't hurt.
Whoa, this guy just looks like he's deflated. He got a little deflated. He still has man boobs.
Well, he's not at the end.
No, that's true. He's in the journey. Wait, this woman was pregnant. I don't know if you would call this weight loss. She just gave birth.
Are you sure she's pregnant?
Yes, postpartum snake diet.
Okay.
Hold on a second. 141. Oh, this is her pregnant. That's like what I kind of weigh now. But this looks okay. And that looks
photoshopped.
like a snake. This looks too small here.
That looks odd. Is Anna here? Is she talking and we just can't hear her?
I don't know. Her body looks like a yellow jacket. She has like a hornet body. What?
I didn't know you let me on. I don't have the screen up.
Oops.
Oh, you've been there for like 5 minutes.
You're here. You were here in spirit. We were just talking about snake diet. Uh-oh. Is he going to yell at us?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes. It's going to say, hey, fatty.
Subscribe to my new fucking YouTube channel, you fat fucking pigs. Cole Robinson Weight Loss. I'll leave the fucking link in the description below if you can't fucking find it. Cole Robinson Weight Loss. Okay, all my new shit's going up on that fucking channel.
I can't. He looks like a chronic masturbator.
Hey, fatty!
Oh my God, again.
Subscribe to my new fucking YouTube channel,
you fat fuck. It's kind of funny.
This guy is Cecil.
Look at this guy. Yeah, but now working out is his whole life, right? How could it not be?
Yeah,
he looks good though.
And slaying puss.
And he clearly gave up his Jewish faith in the process. Look, he's not wearing his Star of David anymore.
He joined the racist party.
Oh, God. Look at this guy. This guy definitely became a skinhead. Oh, see, this is good because this body goes with his face, Like
yeah,
this
you can't have all the tattoos and a dad bod. It doesn't.
No, you have to be snatched.
Yeah.
Look at all this cologne here. He's like, I smell fucking great now. Oh, no. This is bad. You were bad before, bad after. Is this a trans? What's happening here? His nipples shrunk. I'm so confused with this body. He just looks like he has starved himself. He doesn't look like
he's out of shape in both pictures. He's just skinny, out of shape, and then he's fat, skinny on the left, which is the worst kind of.
He's like emaciated there. No thanks. Oh, whoa. Yeah, this guy made working out his whole life. He lost 31 pounds in 40 days. That's crazy. He's 41. He looks a lot older. He started by doing a 5-day fast. This guy fasts Monday through Tuesday, refeed on Wednesday, fast Thursday and Friday, OMAD on Saturday and Sunday.
OMAD is 1 meal a day.
Oh, damn. I do not drink alcohol. I have statin ketosis. That's probably my downfalls. I drink alcohol. Maybe I could try giving it up.
Oh, silly. That's crazy talk.
Well, I want to get snatched. I want to look like this.
She looks good. I look at that beautifully written sign he made in the middle.
Stop fucking eating. Look, what happened to this guy's nipples? This guy's nipples, like, imploded.
Oh, because he had tits and then
his body kind of melted.
He got
like a melted candle.
I think they got to have a surgery for that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get his nipples back up to where they need to be. That is what surgeons stop fucking around with cutting off perfectly good tits of girls that are confused and just help Ethan get his nipples back to where they should be. That's what you need to focus on. That's why you got your degree, is to help people like Ethan.
Or just somebody should stand behind him and pull the skin on his back and then put like clothespins.
Is that what they do to you, Cecil?
Yes.
Oh no. Like if you cover up his actual nipples, he looks like he has no nipples. He looks like a Ken doll.
What is it? That's got to be disheartening.
Till you lose all this weight, you think you're gonna look great, and then you're like, oh damn.
Because he looks like, other than the nipple placement, he looks good.
You think this looks good?
I mean, listen, way better than.
Yeah. No, he's definitely better. He's only 18. Damn.
Holy shit. He looks like he's 40 in that picture on the 19. Left.
Yeah, that's what happened. This guy yelling at you ages you.
Hey, buddy! The easiest fucking way to start the snake diet is this. Number 1, take your fat fucking pictures, you gross pig. Take the pictures of your fat fucking nut so you have something to fucking use for contrast down the road so you can see your fucking goddamn progress. Fuck!
Oh my god, does this girl have one leg? No. No, she's just lifting it up.
Kicking.
She looks great. This looks good.
That's a great way to lose weight, though. Chop off one of your legs.
This was 207 and now she's 138. See, 138, that's what I weigh right now. But she's 5'7", so she's like 4 inches taller than me.
So maybe you're the right weight, but you're just the wrong height.
I think that's it, Cecil.
I think I was supposed to be 7 feet tall.
Oh no! Wait, what is happening here? Oh, okay. She has like.
Is Cole short?
Cole might be short because this girl's 5'11".
Oh no! So he's
probably just regular height.
Yeah. He's like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good that it's working for some people. Was this Cole?
That's Cole.
This is him. Oh my god! See, he had a legit beer belly. This is like a bread, sugar, carb, alcohol belly. Right
I recognize that build.
Is that you?
The one on the right, of course.
Sting ripped as fuck. This was his journey. He was 190. His fat pick was only 195. Now he's ripped. He's 164. In the fat picture, I was eating 5,000 calories and 2 meals a day to bulk for a 15-day snake juice fast. I was weight training 1 hour a day and sitting or laying for the rest of the day. Now I'm in the leanest I've ever been. I'm also eating 5,000 calories and 2 meals a day. However, this time I am standing every waking hour of the day. Wow, he never sits down. He stands all day. He's basically like a nurse. I do not sit or lean. I do not even sit when I eat. Just like a snake. Wait, don't snakes lay around all day?
They can't stand.
Yeah, they can't stand at all.
That's their whole thing.
If you invest 1 hour of work a day into your body, you will have a 1 hour body and be a low energy, fat, lazy pig. That's so funny. If you put 24 hours a day of work into your body, you will become a shredded, high energy, calorie burning machine. So while all my final form is I will turn into a snake. I will do it. So while all you fat, unhappy pigs are sitting all fucking day at your carcinogenic desk job, being social media addicts and blowing money on useless shit, I'll be outside all day, spending no money, not sitting for 1 second and staying ripped as fuck. Stop chasing the real quick result and put in the fucking work. I agree with some of this.
He says he could cure everything through fasting.
Now my goal is to catch him sitting. Like, I want to be a paparazzi for him and just take a picture of him sitting. And be like, gotcha.
He doesn't even have a car. He has one of those stand-up motorized scooters.
Yeah, I don't have a car. I have a Flintstones car. It is foot-powered 100%. Wow. Someone heard him. It's like, you don't just arrive at this from being like fed up with your body. Like, someone has to like really.
I've never seen a Canadian this angry.
Yeah. Someone heard him. Well, sometimes that can be good. You can turn your pain into like,
Canadians are usually really polite, like sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. It's like, fuck you, you fat fucking bitch. It's like, whoa, what happened to you?
Who's following him that I also know? Let's see. That's funny.
Is he on Instagram? I gotta follow him.
Oh yeah, Snake
Okay.
_diet_wizard. He's followed by LKB Burke, Josh Rosen, Michaela Peterson follows him. I'm Tanner Guzzi. Oh, that's great.
Well, she's a Canadian too. They got stick together.
Yeah, Michaela's on that lion diet. She just has meat and salt. That's why she looks fucking amazing. This is you. This is what you look like.
The War Pig Snake Diet. This diet is for the fattest of the fat. Okay? The fattest.
He kind of reminds me a little bit of Owen Schroyer.
Recap. Long
The way he yells, like when Owen goes on one of his.
You're gonna get struck for the music.
Fuck.
That's a credence.
I can't do anything here.
Too many rules, man.
Too many rules, man. Wow, I kind of feel motivated now. Looking through all these pictures. See, this chick looks basically the same.
You could lose 31 pounds in 40 days.
How did this woman lose almost 20 pounds?
From where? I guess.
What did she do? From where? It just looks like she's standing a little further apart now.
Her waist is definitely smaller. Like her proportions are just slightly small. She was in good shape on the left.
Yeah.
But her thighs definitely got thinner.
Wow.
And her waist got thinner.
Wait, Cecil, did you tell the story about how you epically choked yet or not?
Epically choked.
Sort of, yeah, I did at the beginning.
You did? Well, tell it again because I wasn't here.
No, I said at the gym, I choked when a girl was trying to talk to me, and I just was like, I said "you too" to a compliment that was very specific to me.
Oh yeah. What did she say to you?
and then she just like laughed and like looked, and then she like walked past me and picked up the weights off the rack, and I was just like, fucking need a teleportation device right about now. I saw her last night. She said hello too, but I didn't chat her up.
How old is this chick?
About 35.
So she's young enough to be
peak age.
She's getting desperate enough to chat me up. So. Times are lean out there.
Well, it obviously wasn't that bad because you said you were never going back to that gym.
It was just, it was a chick I'd been checking out, and you know, you have to be very sly about these things. I don't talk to girls at the gym. I don't fuck with people like that. And all of a sudden, I turned around and she was right there. And then then she said something about my arms, and then I was just like,
ooh.
And then I said, yeah, you too. And then she just laughed right in my face because it made no fucking sense. And I just was
we all do that when the fucking flight attendants are like, have a nice flight, like you too. And even though they're staying, checking the tickets, they're not going anywhere. We all do it. I think somebody has a joke about this. Maybe Brian Regan. Somebody has a bit about it. It's very common.
Yeah, and the thing is, then I can't just like, even if you do that to a cashier or something, you walk away. But I did it, and then I'm just like working out like 5 feet from the person, just like, like you
She's
fucking
like, nice balls. And you're like,
you too.
You're retarded.
Yeah, just retarded. And then like the best thing I have going for me is my ability to talk, and then I just fucking blew it, and I couldn't recover.
Oh. I feel like you're very approachable IRL. Like I think you give off, like you don't give off an angry jerking off vibe like Snake Guy does. Like,
hey, fatty.
Yeah.
Nah, usually. Anna.
What?
Anna.
What's going on?
Did you
there?
bling? Kay Hopper says that gyms are the greatest place to hook up with married women. Oh shit. I guess he knows from experience. John Sakachi, Gilbert Gottfried, and Jim Norton giving diet motivation and advice. I would listen to them. They're great. Well, Gilbert's dead now. Dances at fetish nights. Too angry for a Canadian? Clearly, no one on the panel has seen the shows Letterkenny and or Shoresy. No, I have not.
That was a hot hockey show.
Oh. NVIDIA liked this diet more when I thought it was about swallowing snakes instead of standing all the time. Yeah, why didn't he pick an animal that literally stands all the time, like an elephant or something?
That's something he added recently, the standing all the time. That's
Okay.
not part of his earlier. That's like within the last few months.
Okay.
He's saying everybody sits down too much. And
That's true, but a lot of people, like, that's just your job. Like, how many jobs can you get that don't involve sitting? I think those are mostly trade jobs, or I don't know. Yeah, if you're a nurse or something. Construction,
nurse, factory line.
Amazon boxer,
There's a lot of jobs where you're on your feet all day, and then you die. You're like, you come
bartender.
home.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm supposed to tell you that you're not a ladybug. I mean, who am I to tell you what you identify as?
To me?
Yes, you. Who else looks like a fucking ladybug here?
I'm a man bug.
What's new, Anna?
Nothing much. Just got home and be leaving again soon.
Where are you going?
I can't remember if it's a wedding.
To buy more syrup?
No, oh my God. If it's a wedding or it's a reunion. I still haven't told Cecil that story. I kind of brushed the surface and then happened yesterday.
Having a family reunion? What zoo are they having it at?
Fuck you. Now, I don't know. No, this would be the Lemurian reunion, Cecil.
Oh, at Mount Shasta?
I think we're having it at a vineyard. But no, I cannot remember for the life of me if it's my friend from high school's wedding or if it's a family reunion. I cannot remember. And it's driving me crazy.
So go look it up.
I had the note, but it fell behind my fridge and I don't want to move it.
Oh.
These are problems. These are retard problems.
At the same time, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's both. And I texted my friend to see which one it was.
Why don't you go into your email and type in the search
it's
wedding and reunion?
I got a note thing and I texted the two people that would know which one it was this weekend, and neither of them have texted me back. And I'm kind of worried that they're both happening this weekend and I'm going to be really busy.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, aside from that, like just family drama, as you know.
Oh, yes. You're being mean to children.
I was not being mean to this kid. And
what did the kid do? Like, is the kid...
No, all the kids were posing. They were on this old train. And I just said to smile. Like, get this, everyone in the chat. I'm in trouble now because I told a kid to smile for a picture.
What type of disability does the kid have that you honed in on and exploited?
I don't know. She made up some excuse about something. And I'm like, your kid has ADHD. Like, it's very obvious that he does. And she doesn't treat it because she doesn't want to admit that her kid has ADHD. And he's a nice kid. I wasn't trying to I wasn't being mean. I just said all of the kids were smiling and he was making a face and I told him to smile for the picture.
Yeah, it's a microaggression.
Wait, so a small child made a funny face during a picture, Anna?
No, he was making...
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, he was making a cringing face and I told him to just smile normally. And
every single fucking picture you take, you have your tongue out like this.
Yeah, only men are allowed to tell someone to smile, Anna. That's a man's job.
This is a little boy. So I guess you guys are getting equality because now I'm in trouble and his mother basically thinks I'm Satan.
I'm on team mom.
But this was the same chick that was talking shit about me. So I'm like, she just has beef.
She has it out for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you should fix the problems she's trying to help point out instead of attacking the messenger. You know what I mean?
What? You're on the mom side?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
Stop being mean to her kid, one.
I wasn't mean to her kid.
Yeah, you just wanted him to fit in.
Oh my God. No, I just
stop making that stupid fucking face.
I just said smile. Well, you know what's funny is like she's making it like this big deal and she had to ask my boyfriend about it and like tell him that, oh, I'm messaging you because I don't want my temper to get the best of me if I message Anna. And I'm like, why don't you just ask your husband that was standing right next to me if it was offensive or not? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure if he felt that his son was getting threatened in some kind of way by another adult, your husband should have said something, the kid's fucking father.
How
right?
old is the kid?
11 or 12.
They're so fragile at that age, Hannah.
I know, right?
I really wish she would.
Oh, God damn it, Shave Hamilton.
Wedding reunion, same thing, Anna.
That is absolutely true.
Something's happening where we have to get dressed up.
Right, Chrissy, you know that Anna and her boyfriend were invited to a wedding by relatives of the same. They were both relatives of.
What?
That's why Jay just wrote that, because they're so.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, so the groom. So my father, his cousin Christine, it was her son's wedding. So my father's first cousin's son. I don't know what that makes me to him, but I'm closer related to the groom than Peaches was. And then Peaches's grandmother's sister is the groom's father's grandmother.
Long story short,
I need a chart.
Long story short, she's banging her cousin.
Oh no.
No, we're not related in any way.
You have to be really hot for me to even consider banging my cousin.
He's not my cousin.
Okay.
He's related on the dad side, and I'm related on the mom side.
When you guys were going out and you both got invitations from the groom to a wedding, and your family to both family to him, did you guys take a pause for a second?
He only got invited because he was best friends with the guy in high school. I got invited because I'm a blood relative.
Okay. NVIDIA thinks you're mad because you intentionally took it as critiquing her parenting instead of normal picture taking stuff.
She wasn't even there. So what does that tell you about her parenting? She didn't want to go with her kid to the park.
That sucks.
Did you tell
sounds like she's not about that constantly standing lifestyle.
Probably not.
Did you tell her that our kid has ADT?
No,
ADHD?
I don't usually
ADT?
comment on other people's children.
Which is like a home security system.
Does her son have AT&T?
No, I was nice to all the kids. One of the kids was like,
I think you could have been nicer.
One of the kids, I had to like talk to her because she was being a fucking cunt, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, your little attitude, like you need to, not act like that. But I was around other people. I was never with the kids alone, except for when everyone. I was in charge of watching them play Fortnite, which was fucking torture. But here's my thing: my stepdaughter wasn't even there, so it's like, I don't know. It was a week of hell, and I told Peaches, I'm like, okay, after the syrup incident, and now this, I'm like, I don't even want to fucking go. They're not even related to him.
It's hard being a step girlfriend. Like, people really don't realize, like, you're sort of an authority figure. You're sort of also not. You also have to stay looking snatched.
Did the kid say, I don't have to listen to you. You're not even my real mother?
No.
Yeah. You just have a target on your back.
I don't know what it is. I even asked my boyfriend, I was like, was I rude in any way? And he's just like, no. He said I was kind of reclusive, but I always am. So I'm like, I don't know what the problem was, but I'm like, I'm just going to avoid the problem next time by not going.
I think children just naturally hate you.
Oh, no.
Naturally like me. None of the other kids had a problem. It was just that kid.
Or at least they were too scared to say something.
I'm around those kids all the time. They're really sweet kids. The ones from Idaho, though, they were a bit, I don't know.
Couldn't they find somebody more appropriate to watch them, like Ezra Miller?
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't need that kind of stress.
Yeah. All that matters is that you asked. You're like, was I the asshole? And then Peaches was like, no.
Right.
I mean,
good. First of all, the perfect answer, by the way.
Yeah, maybe the mom is ugly. Honestly, it could be simple as that. She's just jealous.
Well, what does that have to do with anything? Like
everything.
Is the mom ugly? That's a yes. Is she related to Peaches?
No.
Hmm.
So the situation is that his oldest brother was married and she was batshit crazy. And if you're the dad and you move out in any, like you get another address when you're going through like a separation or divorce, then you lose the rights to the kid because you're abandoning them.
Yeah,
And so
right.
she is the wife's sister, but she knows that her sister is batshit crazy. So he stayed with her and like her husband and their kids. And whenever he had the kids, they were obviously around their aunt and their cousin and whatnot. And so she was really nice when I met her for the first time 3 years ago. And I haven't seen her since because I haven't been able to go back because there was always something going on during this time when he's up there with all of them. And so I haven't seen her in 3 years. And then she was nice to me the first time. And now it's her making a big deal and lying about syrup and talking shit about me. And then now accusing me of, I guess, treating her son poorly. So
It sounds like she liked you until she got to know you.
She doesn't even know me. She doesn't even know me.
Situation.
First time seeing me in 3 fucking years.
Yeah, I'm defaulting because you're hot. I think that's a lot of anger just comes from like people being jealous.
Is that why no one's ever mad at me? Just figure that out.
No, I'm sure someone's been mad at you at some point.
I don't remember.
Oh, that was a good one.
Anna, somebody's tried to cancel my cigar gig. I'm doing a gig next month in Buffalo at the cigar shop, and people have been calling the surrounding businesses to try to get it canceled. They said that I'm going to be hosting a racist party, and they're trying to shut down my comedy show.
Do you want me to call them and take care of them?
Just be like, hey, where do I get a ticket to the racist party? Is this right?
Now they're going to add she's an associate of a known child hater.
Oh my god.
child smiler. I don't know.
That's the thing. Like I'm so mad. I was so fucking nice to that kid and I was trying to and he asked me like 10,000 fucking questions and he was touching my paints and all of that stuff and I was nothing but fucking nice and patient with this kid and now I'm the bad guy. But fuck that. I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to get mad again. What? Okay. Do you know who is the person that's calling all these places?
I have my guesses. It's nobody you guys would know. It's just like, you know.
Is it the person that hit me up?
Actually, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Like there are always going to be trolls, you know? Like you're an internet person. There's always going to be people who don't like you for whatever reason. Real or imagined. So yeah. And again, like I've heard a lot of comics talk about this, like, oh, cancel culture, and of course it's wrong. However, I'm of the mind where if all it takes is one phone call and your gig is canceled, well, then you were hanging on by a thread to begin with, you know? Was it ever really your gig? If that's, you know? So it's up to the venue, the person who owns the venue, to be like, no, fuck off. We're not entertaining
Were they
this.
the ones that told you about this?
Yeah, they told Frank, and then I called the guy a couple hours ago on the show, and we talked about it.
What did he say?
He's super cool and based, and he just said like, "Oh yeah, they didn't call me personally, but they called up the building and
the building,
the adjoining steakhouse, and then the surrounding businesses."
Oh my god, what if
to try to rally the troops to get my racist party canceled.
You know what? What fucking job do you have where you have the time to go look up an address of someone you don't like and then call that, find the number for the building and then call the surrounding buildings? Like you have no life and no job to be able to.
Yeah, and you were never somebody like it used to be if you didn't like somebody, you just wouldn't go to the show. But now it's like, I don't like you, so now nobody can go to your show.
Oh my god.
Right. Yeah, it's like somewhere somebody's saying something I disagree with. I must stop them.
Yeah.
Someone's enjoying something I don't enjoy. That has to come to an end. Like the entitlement of that is just like fucking like.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it, so no one should enjoy it.
It's like people who want to shut down porn, or it's like people who want to shut down anything that's legal and fun. Like alcoholics are the same way. Like, I used to date a guy who's an alcoholic, and he's like, I don't even want to see you if you've had more than one drink. So it's like,
Goodbye, Felicia.
yeah. I said bye after I dated him for 2.5 years. But
So you put your foot down.
I've really put my foot down. I'm giving you another 6 months, but after that,
I'm not going to take being treated like this much longer. Let me tell you.
maybe another year tops. Oh, you guys are fun. I'm so behind. I forgot to feed the dogs lunch. So
Okay.
Waffles and Muffin are probably starving. Oh,
Ironic food names for starving animals.
Oh, well, we had to put the kibble away because Muffin is fat. She has to lose 5 to 7 pounds.
Take her on walks.
So I took her on I took them both on like an hour walk this morning. I'm gonna take them on another long walk, and just no like table food treats, and maybe we have to do calisthenics or something. I don't know.
I would love to only need to lose 5 to 7 pounds.
I know, right?
Why don't you just stop being fat, Cecil?
Yeah, we need to put the snake guy back on.
I do. I need tough love.
What's your Achilles heel? Like, what's your guilty pleasure?
Sweets. I have a sweet
Okay.
tooth. So I just keep out of my house. So I just
sweets.
What's that?
I've never seen you eat sweets.
He has to do it when no one's watching.
Yeah, I'm a secret eater.
Yeah.
Gosh, you're such a fag.
I used to be a secret eater.
No, it's easier now. Like I'm losing weight because I just don't bring it in the house. But yeah, when I go off the wagon with like something like ice cream or fucking something, then I go all in.
If you find yourself eating in rooms where there shouldn't be food, like the bathroom or the bedroom,
no,
you have a problem.
I haven't done that.
Okay. Like if you're
in the shower.
Yeah, if you're like,
you don't have
you
don't have a shower burrito?
Ew. I used to eat in the shower. I used to eat in bed, like eat candy in my bed, like a fucking. I have a lot of like latent fat person behaviors.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just under the surface. There's a fat person inside me dying to get out, but I fight with her every day. Because she's been out. It was called all 4 years of college. So
you were fat in college?
I was like 152 pounds.
You have pictures?
I do somewhere.
I still want to see like your A-line hair and your braces.
Oh yeah, my short haircut days. Yep, that was all college. Yep. I also was a Division I athlete. I don't know what. It's crazy.
What were you on the tug of war team?
I was a diver. Literally, like every pound matters.
You were an anchor on the tug of war team?
I was the anchor. In high school, I was the base. I was a cheerleader. I was always the base, though. At the end of the day, my feet and shoulders always smelled like my hands and shoulders always smelled like feet because people are always standing on you.
Ooh.
Yep.
Some guy out there just got very excited by that.
I need a woman who smells like feet.
Smell his shoulder. What is that? What is that? Lovely scent.
This show took a direction I wasn't planning for it to head in.
All right, let's let you feed those pups.
Okay, I gotta feed the puppers. Cecil, where can people find you?
That's Cecil Says on YouTube and on Instagram now.
Amazing.
Yes.
Anna.
And I'll be there on Saturday. I'll come.
Yay!
Get Gundam to come. Get Gundam to come.
Okay. Yeah, the Minds event on Saturday at the Beacon Theater.
I'll be at a winner reunion.
Oh yeah.
Terrorizing children.
His birthday.
Terrorizing children. Yeah. Oh my God, feet smell at both ends.
Who will you insult at your family reunion?
You.
We'll find out on Sunday.
Tune in on Sunday. Yeah.
Well,
all right. All right. Love you all. Until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh, NVIDIA, the Manic Pixie Dream Step Girlfriend. Thank you. You snuck that in. All right. Love you guys. Bye.